people yelling in the background too.
Yes. And we are live. Well, recording.
Cool. Okay, so last time on D&D. No, just kidding. That'd be a great way to start
One
it.
of that popular
But Ryan's still not in Roll20, but
Oh, shit,
we
yeah.
party-
I'm doing something for like 3 other games at the same time. I'm
Yeah.
getting their name.
So the party had ventured from where they had left in Turst Fields, taking their 5-day travel to Westruun by cart. Had a little mishap on the way with the disappearance of Pharaoh
Yeah, mishap.
and the encounter with a bullet. And,
It almost killed Garrus.
Yeah, almost. And it's pretty close. And then they arrived in town where Omri and Fork had decided to try to find work for the group. The 3 others of you, I guess that leaves, are at the inn. Oh, fuck, hiccups.
Actually,
I believe you guys decided as well to go to the blacksmith?
Yeah, Garrus was planning to take some of the bullet hide and see if he can get an estimate on how much it would cost to get something made with that.
Sure.
Cal was going to see if he could talk to the blacksmith about fashioning some more rounds for his weapon.
Maybe some earmuffs too.
Nah.
yeah, the blockout.
Who
Omri.
needs hearing when you have gun?
Oh, it's the blockout. It's the blockout Omri.
Yeah, apparently who needs hearing when you have gun?
Aunt Gal.
Okay. Did I miss anything? Anything else you guys want me to add in?
I don't know what Solani is doing in the meantime.
We were gonna go to the bath.
Alright, we were also gonna find a bathhouse.
That's right. Omri totally wanted to go to the bath, and now she's going to miss it.
Yep. Oh, goddamn it, cat. Don't jump up here.
I forgot I had
Sorry,
a negative.
but ow! Fucking
I
hell.
forgot I had a -1 dexterity. That makes disintegrate really fucking scary.
Oh my god, yeah, that makes it. Dude, Jesus.
Makes a lot of things scary, but especially disintegrate.
Can you realize how many spells require dex saves? Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe some gunpowder, too.
I mean, who knows? You could end up buying pepper by accident.
I don't know
I
why.
think you would know the difference.
I don't know why a blacksmith would just have a bunch of fucking pepper lying around, but alright.
Hey, you don't know. You don't know.
No, not
Josh is
necessarily. Not necessarily saying that I'm going to get the gunpowder from the blacksmith, but, you know,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
might have to
Yeah,
check around other parts of town for that.
Yeah, pretty sure that gunpowder and black pepper are pretty different.
Yeah, the smell alone.
I guess I should say black powder. It's probably not conventional smokeless gunpowder yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So, starting off, you guys are. Well, we'll start it from the day of, instead of like you guys leaving and going, just to make it easier. Svork, just for this, Svork and Omri have both left in separate directions to go find work for the group.
Yeah, because they would never go in the same direction. Barely
Sword.
tolerate each other.
Swor's probably gonna go talk to his people. Omri's gonna go work her
Yell at-
charms.
You yell at somebody till they give her work.
Give me job.
No, she's just gonna stop a random beggar on the side of the street, saying, "What are you doing? Why are you doing this? What's the point?" And just
Do you have a
drive them
bounty?
nuts.
Yeah. Do you have a bounty? Can I turn you in?
I'm gonna laugh so hard if next week when we play, we actually have to get Omri out of jail because she gets arrested for harassing. That would be great.
It's like, oh my wallet's somewhat lighter now. It's like, oh, we had to pay for your bail.
Yeah, we took most of it out of your funds.
No, honestly, I shouldn't have said that because Josh is probably scribbling that note down.
I already had the thought,
Yeah.
well before that.
Yeah,
You already thought of it.
This is why we don't leave Omri alone. Because she causes chaos. Mostly because she just is angry at things.
Okay, so Svork and Omri went in separate directions to find work. What do we want to tackle first?
Yeah, we can do whatever.
Do we do Smith and Bathhouse?
That makes most sense to me.
Yeah, probably would. At the Smith, we might get dirty.
It's like, oh, you've met Victor's ancestor.
No,
Or
just
descendant.
in general, they're
Yeah,
dirty.
yeah, descendant.
Your descendant, sorry, I get those.
Wrong direction.
Yep.
Okay. So, are you guys gonna find the blacksmith?
I
We
was
are
sort
going
of just
to
gonna.
look around for one or ask around for one.
I was sort of like thinking maybe start in the market and then ask around.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Okay,
I was
So
like,
you
go where the most trade is happening.
sure. So you go to the market and search around for about an hour and you won't find a blacksmith at all. Or an apprentice selling anything like that.
No blacksmith at all?
Nope. Not in the market.
Well,
I'm
then
gonna
ask around.
can ask around. Like, does anybody know who's most skilled at smithing?
Sure, make an investigation check.
All right. Would anyone like to give me advantage on this?
Oh, Cal would be looking too, so, yeah, we're asking around too, so I'd say he would be assisting.
Yeah. +0 to investigate.
Yeah,
11.
same here.
11, not bad.
That's high enough. You find a couple people standing off to one side, seem to be on their break from whatever it is they're doing. And they point you to the smith shop a few blocks down.
Mm-hmm. Garrus will thank them for being helpful and go on his way.
And Cal would follow.
Also, keep in mind, Garrus is carrying
the bullet
a
hide.
decent amount of the bullet hide.
Yep.
I'm not taking all of it.
Oh
For-
yeah. You don't need 100 pounds to make a shield.
To reinforce the shield, yeah.
We go with a 5.
Yeah, I mean, you walk for a couple minutes. It's not that far of a walk.
Mm-hmm.
And
They're
come
really
to
like,
a place. It's
they're
got.
probably like they're probably like it's 3 doors down to the right, and then take a left.
Oh no, they basically tell you that you'll see it when you go there. You just gotta go
Mhm.
there.
It's like
You
know when you see it.
you do find a shop. It's in good shape. It's well kept, and there is a sign out front that's labeled Redrick's Greatsword.
Sorry, what?
Redrick's Greatsword.
Redrick's Greatsword. Alright, he'll sort of look inside and it's like, is Redrick home?
Red Drakes. Okay.
You open the door, or are you just
Mhm.
looking in through a window?
He'll open the door, look in, ask around. Is Redrick home?
You open the door, and you do see, standing on the far side of a room, messing around with some weapons and armor on the wall, making everything organized
Mm-hmm.
for display purposes, but having trouble reaching up toward everything. You do find a dwarf.
Alright. Garrus will walk in, bullet hide under one arm, and it's like, would you happen to be Redrick?
Redrick's? Aye.
I want to ask you about something that you may be able to help me with. And he sort of takes his shield and his bullet hide and is like, could you possibly reinforce my shield with this hide?
Aye. Good.
I'm just wondering what the cost would be for that.
How good of a job do you want done?
I want it to at least hold up.
It'll hold up no matter how good of a job I do.
I appreciate your confidence in your skills. How much will it
You
cost me?
working here by having no confidence. Well,
Um,
for something like this, providing the material already, say 30 gold.
It'd be like, about 20 and I do you a favor.
Make a persuasion check.
No, that is a 9.
30.
One second. He'll sort of walk off and it's like, he'll sort of walk over to Cal and it's like, I'm short 10. Think we just have Omri put the rest?
Why would Omri give you money?
That's a good point.
I mean, I'd load you some, but I'm kind of short myself.
Yeah. Honestly, she's the only one with a decent amount of coin on her.
Well, I'd say just hold off and wait for when she gets
Mhm.
back from wherever the hell she walked off to ask her.
Alright. He'll sort of walk over to back over to Redrick and is like, I'm just short. But with some time, I will come up with the coin to pay for it.
You don't have to pay till you pick it up.
I'm okay. I'll just leave the hide and the shield here and let me know when it's ready.
You can take half that hide with you. I won't need it.
All right.
Only need about 5 pounds for this.
How about I let you keep the rest in case you ever need it?
I don't want it rotting. I have no
True.
use for it until I use it.
All right. He'll leave 5 pounds in the shield, and he'll just sort of stand off and let Cal do the talking for whatever he needs.
Yeah, Cal would just walk up to him and ask him, "Do you know how to make little small, round, basically bullets of iron?"
Bullets for a gun?
Yes.
Yes, I know how.
How much would you charge if I could have you make me some, or if you could sell me some?
Well, I charge 1 gold for every 10.
Okay. I'll take 50 rounds for
All right.
5 gold.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Would you happen to have any gunpowder as well, or?
Don't supply gunpowder, unfortunately.
Okay, just thought I'd ask. But that'll work.
Sure. And he actually just gives you a bag of bullets.
Nice.
Seeming that they're common enough that he's got them made.
Yeah, it makes sense.
God, just ammunition.
All right, that's all I needed, and Cal will thank him and head out.
That's funny. If it's a gold piece for 10, all I need is a gold piece in an hour, and I can make him 10 bullets.
Uh-huh.
Every short rest.
I'm sure Cal could probably fashion a handful here and there.
Yeah, I just think it's funny.
Real for it.
Oh yeah, I figured I'd have to roll for it.
Yeah, whereas mine is just give me a gold piece in an hour. Does use my.
I don't know your character yet. So.
I know. I'm just saying.
As you guys
don't
are
tell
having
me anything.
Okay.
As you guys are having this conversation, the door opens behind you all, and a significantly taller person than the rest of you walks in. And the dwarf looks up, says, "Ah, Theron. Is it Theron or Theron?
It's Aaron.
Theron? Okay."
Yeah.
I says, "Oh, Theron, thank you. The pipes in the back need cleaning. Kinda had a problem this morning." And then he looks at the rest of you and just kind of like side swipes, just like lets him be. Says, "What's the plan for you all the rest of the day? Hopefully, you're not
Me?
planning on overthrowing the government with a gun."
No, I'm just, we'll probably find a bathhouse and find some work.
Yeah,
Well, if you're looking for work, you can help clean the pipes in the back.
You're serious about this, aren't you?
Well, the pipes need cleaned.
I mean, he doesn't joke around a lot, so yeah, he's probably pretty serious about that.
I imagine you're his assistant, what was Theron, was it?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you. I
Okay.
thought I got your size once.
Kind of a weird thing to say.
Yeah, kind of.
Then again, I fought a lot of people, so...
Anyways, how bad of an accident?
It was, it wasn't terrible. I didn't blow the place up, but there's a lot of, ugh, it's disgusting.
Damn it.
Taco Bell
Okay.
Tuesday.
Alright, I guess we'll get on it.
Well, good luck with that. If you, when you finish with the shield, Redrix, I tell him the location of the inn we're staying at.
Sure, yeah, I will. I'll send a messenger your way when it's ready.
Alright.
Well, that's gonna be me, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gotta be you.
Damn it. Okay.
But I can't finish the shield until the pipes are clean. So
I'm working on it. I'm getting that way. It's just this 7'8" Firbolg is just like, fine.
It's like, damn it, why do it have to be those pipes?
Why couldn't it be the forge? That at least smells good.
Because it's Josh.
I know. A, because it's Josh, and B, it's because Theron has no spine. Theron has no spine and he was sent here. He kind of has to listen to Redrix.
Legal
Yeah.
guardian, all that.
No, it's not so much legal guardian, it's just Redrix lets him, live there. And he has enough money to stay. So it kind of doesn't want to piss him off.
Cal can relate. It's a very similar situation for him.
Damn it, okay. Although if Theron was a dwarf instead, he'd be of a higher station. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, I will be cleaning the pipes while they're off doing other shit.
Just curious, is Solania with us, or is she just, like, off doing her own thing?
I just imagined she was with you.
It was one of those cases where she's like in the doorways or is hanging out.
Or waiting outside. It's up to her.
Sorry, my dad started talking to me.
It's alright.
I'm probably just kind of hanging out, like right behind you guys, just kind of looking at stuff.
Okay.
Well, we'll try not to break anything on our way out. Is there anything you need, Solania?
Nothing that I can really think of.
So fine, dwarfish craftsmanship. So much metal. All that armor she can't wear.
Yeah, all the armor she can.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. You could actually take what's left of that hide and make armor out of it.
You're welcome.
How much would it cost us to get that done?
For the armor set, it would cost more than the shield, but be about 70 gold.
Holy shit.
Surely Omri could foot the bill for you, Solania.
God, why are you trying to get her?
Once again, trying to get the one who's not here to pay for everything. This is why I won't be missing any sessions, ever.
I don't know who this Omri is, but she sounds wealthy. Clean the pipes, boy. Okay, I'm going.
Is that a benefactor you have, or what?
She travels with us. She's a bit of a hothead and
She's my friend.
also generally a bitch.
Except to Solania.
Except to her, of course.
She's my friend.
Well, I mean, I would imagine she'll probably want to help pay for it then, if you're in that good a standing. So we can actually hold on to the hide for you now, and we'll make a nice set of armor for you.
I think maybe a good question to ask is above game, what kind of armor?
I don't know.
Do you have any preference on the kind that you want that made out of?
Realistically, the only good kind of armor to fashion is breastplate.
Hmm.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
We'll have it ready for you in no time.
All right.
So as the pipes are clean, I'm working on it.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, we'll get you. We'll send, like I said, we'll get your messenger out to you when everything's ready, and look forward to seeing you back here.
So, probably find some work, maybe a bathhouse too.
Hmm?
I was addressing all of you. Do you want to find some work and then a bathhouse, or
I still
Vice
wouldn't
versa.
mind see if I can find some gunpowder. Maybe.
Well, we
Alright.
can go and do that. We'll just kind of go.
It would actually turn to Redix and ask him if... Redix, would you happen to know anybody around here that sells gunpowder?
Not at all.
Okay. Alright, thanks
do you
anyway.
know where he?
Best
know where you
places
could
to
find
check for
some?
that stuff are the black market.
Makes
And
sense.
I'm not sure where the black market even is.
I mean, if everybody knows where the black market is it really a black market?
Exactly.
And he's
Good
like,
point.
clean the pipes.
I know where it is. No, you don't, boy. Shut up. Okay.
Clean the pipes.
Clean pipes. Oh! What did I tell you about drinking so much?
Cal might wait and ask Sphoric about that whenever he gets back. He might
You, I'm
know.
a dwarf. That's all I do.
Alright. So, note asks Vorik where the black market is.
Yeah, there's a chance he might know, or at least have connections that would know.
Why is Pharaoh typing in chat?
Sarah's
Because he
speaking
hasn't
from
changed the
beyond
name
grave.
yet. I'm here to haunt you.
I'm here to critique your actions from beyond the grave.
I'm here to make suggestions.
What were you saying, Krista?
I'm cracking up at you guys. I'm good.
Okay. All right. What's the plan next?
Bathhouse?
Please.
Good, solid plan.
All right. Whoever wants to can make a history check.
Who's got the highest history?
Oh boy. Not me. It's literally a straight roll for me.
We got a +1.
Give Solani
More
advantage.
than I have.
Give Solani advantage on that.
Okay. So natural 20 then.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are all kind of sitting there, trying to figure out where the bathhouse was, and then Solani remembers passing by on the way to the market from the tavern, from the inn. So it's a few blocks over, and it's a very building, so it's hard to miss.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys make your way over there and are greeted by an elven woman, dressed very nicely as you enter in. And she looks at all of you, says, "No wonder you're here."
Damn.
Well,
Took me a minute to realize what she said.
Well then.
to be fair, that is an accurate assumption.
It is a bathhouse, and you're quite dirty.
Kind of why we went to the bathhouse.
Mhm.
I feel like Garrus as
Smart thinking.
is always kind of dirty.
At
Fuck you,
most-
Wade.
At most, Garrus is always covered in some kind of dried blood. You don't know whose blood it was.
Hopefully, after we leave the bathhouse, he won't be.
I
I mean, you know, logically.
It's just fresh blood.
And then the next fight we get into, he's again just stained with blood.
She looks at all of you and she's like, "Are you here for the expensive baths or the cheap baths?"
You look poor.
What's the difference?
One of them is expensive, and the other one is cheap.
Besides that, you are obviously someone very blunt.
Cal's just face palming right now.
The expensive baths are meant for small groups or individuals, and the cheap bath is a communal bath.
Do either of you have a preference? Charlie a little bit like,
I don't know.
I'd say let's just go for the cheap baths, save some money.
Yeah, best
mhm.
that way.
All right, the cheap baths are 10 gold a person.
Yes.
Running watch is a luxury here.
Bathing is a luxury.
It is.
I say, it's... Jesus. Well, there's three of us.
Oh my god.
you,
Do we
guys,
want to?
you guys are already in like 100 gold worth of
Do
debt.
y'all really want to? He's counting out the 10 in his hand for himself. Either of you want to foot your 10 or?
I mean,
can
I
get
can
me.
pay my 10, but I mean, do we really need to spend this money? I mean, baths are nice, but, you know, is it that important?
That is a good question.
I'm just saying, you know, because it's a little expensive. So, I mean, do you guys want to save the money and just, you know, clean ourselves up somewhere else that's much cheaper, like, you know, a sink or, you know, a lake
I'm
what?
cool
or a
with
pond?
that.
We do have what, 100 pounds of bloodite?
Yeah, we haven't sold it yet.
That's true.
Could we sell it at a tanner?
Can certainly try.
So we do have potential income in our cart.
I don't care about potential income. Give me money now.
Surely it won't be too much of a loss.
Done all that we wanted with it, so
Mm-hmm.
what's the point of really keeping a whole lot of it? She was gonna sit there and start rotting anyways, so.
Yeah. Yours
Let's
will
find
set his
somewhere to
10.
sell it.
Yours will set his 10 on the counter. And unlike Omri, will actually get an even split.
Oh, so we're
Yes,
going to do the
Lord.
bath then?
I mean, unless you were really going to like.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
literally 50-50 on the fence about it, so, you know, it was up to you guys.
I mean, gonna go take a bath, and then you're gonna go try to sell the still somewhat messy blood hide.
Sell it. If we come back, we come back. If we don't, we don't. Whatever.
But I'm not here. Don't listen to me. Ooh. I
You
somehow
sort
have astral projection. That's the wrong spell for
starts
this.
holding his gold on the counter. Is like, so are you committing to this now, or do you want to sell the hide and come back?
Are you asking her or the party?
I'm asking the party.
She's probably just gonna say, "I don't care."
I really didn't hear you say that again.
Garrus is like, do you just want to like sell it now and then come back when we have more gold in our pockets?
That's fine with me. Like,
Yeah, we can come back after we sell it. We may get more. We make it even dirtier too, so might as well.
All right, I'll do the carrying. We'll be back later. Taking the gold off the counter.
Putting all the gold on for each of you.
What was that? I missed it.
So do you paid the full amount?
I think they're.
I'm
No, we were gonna try and sell the hide and then come back later to the bathhouse in case we get
Yeah.
dirty
Gotcha.
lugging the hide around.
being Garrus started lugging the hide around.
So yeah, we'll tell the lady we'll be back. Gotta go try and make a little bit more money. I mean, we have enough now, but we'll try and get rid of something first that might get us more dirty.
Sure.
I'm
Sure,
pretty sure she
Emma,
doesn't
again.
care so long as we pay. Alright, back to the inn, get the hide, and then go to a tanner.
Okay, how much is the expensive bath? 11 gold. 10
Wow.
gold. 10 gold and 1 copper.
I'm not gonna lie, your little background just. Oh, this is just kind of happening. It's just this many gold. I'm going to clean the pipes. Really fucking interesting for me right now.
What?
It's alright considering there are seagulls in the background, even though it's not a coastal town.
Seagulls are everywhere.
True.
I don't live anywhere near the sea and I have to deal with seagulls. So I have to keep our dumpsters closed or else the seagulls will fucking spread trash all over the parking lot.
I get geese. Kind of just the seagulls, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, sky rats don't try to kill you.
Alright, let's find a tanner.
With your 90 pounds of blood hide.
Yep. Oh, carrying 90 pounds of bullet hide to the nearest tanner who will be able to buy 90 pounds of bullet hide.
I'll give you a copper a pound. Son of a bitch. I almost died for a hand. I don't care.
No, I mean, technically it's more money than we had.
I know.
I mean, technically speaking. Anyway.
Yeah. It's not even gold, but...
Okay, so you do find a tanner.
His name is Jim.
Actually, his name is Tanner.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, Tanner. Look, my parents knew what they wanted me to be.
It's a family business. My name is Tanner.
Tanner the third.
Tanner Tannerson.
My grandfather's named Tanner, and his father before him.
And what are you gonna name your
My
son?
name is Tanner XIV.
Oh my god. It's a whole dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
We've been here since before even Westwood was a thing.
All right, so you guys do find the Tanner, and for shits and grins, his name is Tanner.
Tanner the 15th.
Yeah. Oh, the 14th.
Yeah, 14th. Sorry, his son is the 15th.
Yeah.
Or daughter.
He's working in the back already.
That
Yeah.
poor girl.
Look, I never said that they were all men named Tanner. Presumably, but
How
anyway,
much we? So, I guess we'll be like, how much will you give us for the 90 pounds of hide?
I mean, I guess I can make some fun stuff out of that. How much you want for it?
12.
I confer with the party. How much do we want for the 90 pounds of hide?
I don't know. What's it go for?
Off the top of my head, how much would the going rate of hide be?
Yeah, I wonder if any of us would know.
What artisan tools do you have proficiency with?
I mean, that depends entirely on, how complete the hide is, what it is, how much is
I am
usable.
proficient in a disguise kit. I can't give you that.
I don't think any of us are proficient in leatherworkers tools.
Yeah, you need
No.
proficiency in weatherworkers tools to even have a slight idea of how much it's actually
Yeah,
worth.
I have smith's tools, but I'm also not.
Yeah.
So I don't matter. I'm still cleaning the fucking pipes. This is why I don't let you drink.
How about
Can't stop me, boy.
How about we roll 2 d100s and see what the result is? Do a chance.
Sure. So, actually, we'll have you roll one, and then somebody else can roll the second one. Decide between the two of you who wants to roll it.
Well, you don't want me to roll anything.
Okay, so I get to Nestor and Krista.
Unless you want to roll it, Ryan.
I'm not here. You
Yeah,
said
no,
the two of you. Yeah, you said the two of you. I have no horse in this race.
True.
All right, so 1d100 from both of you, please. All right. So he offers you 43 gold.
43 gold. Let's.
I mean, that'll cover your bathhouse and your shield.
Yeah.
If that all goes to him.
Yeah.
How about we make it even 60?
Whoa, that was a jump. Make a persuasion check.
Make a persuasion check for the even 60.
Hey.
21.
60 it is.
He's actually getting it for pretty cheap, so
Yeah.
60 gold.
He's getting it for 2/3 of a gold per hide or per pound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He
not too bad.
he willingly pays you 60 gold.
It's probably worth like 5 gold a pound or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's probably
We're
worth a
probably
lot
losing
more
out
than
on
that.
this, but if we find another bullet, we can always make more.
I don't want
Provided
to find
it
that
doesn't-
bullet.
Yeah, provided it doesn't eat you first.
I'll give you a hint. He was willing to pay $1.50 per pound.
Gold
Ah!
and a half.
So twice of what? No, more than twice of what you guys.
About 3 times about as much.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 gold
But
a
you
pound.
rolled poor on the die.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that would have
Either
been
way, that's actually
a good amount. Yeah, 60's not bad.
60
Yeah,
is
it's not-
enough to cover the expenses.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough to cover. Yeah, so that's 20 each for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically there's 5 of us.
Yeah.
That's true. So 12.
Yeah. But they're not
Yeah,
here.
but they're
so
not here.
Yeah.
I said an even split between who's here.
That's up to you guys.
He'll be like, here's 20 for Solania, 20 for Cal.
And 20 for
For Relos.
Yeah. Raylos just appears. Hey, I took a problem off. Yeah, I took a problem off your guys' hands.
You do realize when Omri gets back, she is going to be mad if she doesn't get any money out of it, right?
She's got several hundred gold.
That's assuming you tell her that you sold the hide.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she'll
She
find
doesn't
out.
even know we sold the hide.
I'm sure she'll look in the cart and realize that the hide's gone.
Mhm.
What is that? What's that?
But really, she's sitting pretty with several hundred gold. Is she really gonna complain about 20?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
this is Omri.
I like
I mean,
how
she'll argue over a gold.
I like how Cal, the collective voice of the deities, and the ghosts of Pharaoh all just said yes.
Well, we'll cross the bridge when we get there, I guess.
Yeah.
Sort
Yes,
of puts the gold
yeah.
in his purse. So, bathhouse it is then?
We'll burn that bridge when we get there.
Mhm.
If you guys want, that's fine by me.
Tanner will also give all of you a scarf.
A scarf?
A scarf.
Nice.
That
A
has
leather scarf.
Oh yeah, a leather scarf. It's actually it's not so much full leather as it is just a leather band covered with a bunch of fur.
I love it.
Nice.
And there is small print on it that says Tanner's Tannery.
I'm assuming you want us to spread the good word.
I mean, if you want, that's up to you guys.
I'm willing to say
We'll
that.
let the work do it for itself.
Yeah. Well,
Swan-
considering I fight for entertainment, I'm willing to say I was sponsored by Tanner's Tannery.
Solania's got that 80s chic now.
I like how Tori's not gonna have any context for this conversation.
Right. Where'd you get headband? What the fuck? Who is this man? Who is this? Just pointing it there. I don't know, man. Just kind of pulled me along.
That's
Garrus will-
exactly what's gonna happen.
Right,
Garrus will wear that
it's
leather and
Tanner's
fur scarf
Tannery,
around.
run by Tanner.
Mhm.
Tanner the 14th.
Yeah. He'll
Tanner's Tannery.
Tanner's Tanner.
Yep, Garrus will wear that scarf proudly.
Tanning tanned hide since Tanner the First. Tanner the First. It's just an exercise in idiocy. How many times can you fit the word Tanner in a sentence? Apparently, like 10.
Well, you see, it all started with my great grandpappy, Tanner Tanner. And then his
Alright.
grandpappy before him, his grandpappy before him, all the way back to Jim.
Jim.
Like a Jim.
Yeah, it's Jim, the original Tanner. Jim Tanner.
Oh man.
And
We've
then
created
Jim
this is the most fleshed out NPC I've ever had in a
yeah, and then Jim decided to really fuck over his kid by also naming him Tanner.
What was it you guys said about us being productive?
I never said we were being productive.
Yeah.
You
Totally
totally
got-
did before we started recording.
Tanner's fault.
Yeah, Tanner's fault. I I blame the TM
Anyway,
for
to the
giving us
bathhouse.
for giving us ways to fuck off.
Anyway, to the bathhouse. I just imagine I imagine it's like Garrett sort of points in the direction of the bathhouse and starts walking off, and then there's just like screen wipe.
Have a pleasant day.
Thanks, you too.
You do.
Thank you.
The happy one.
Always.
Hey, we made 20 gold and got a free leather and fur scarf out of it.
Yeah, it's actually quite warm. You know, when winter comes around,
Yeah.
then your necks will be nice and warm.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a neckband than a headband, so it's not quite 80s chic yet.
Not
I was
yet.
thinking it was like the fuzzy headband.
I mean, if you twist it twice, it'll be a headband.
That's true.
It's multifunctional.
I'm just
But no matter which way you turn it, Tanner's tannery is always visible.
man's got Brandon down pat.
Mhm.
He's gonna be our Gilmore.
Mhm.
When did Tanner start selling weaponry? I don't know.
Jeez, I love it.
All right.
Oh, that's my brother, Smith. Or my brother-in-law.
Good stuff.
Come on, Tanner. I feel like for next session we should let's just all change our names to variants of Tanner. Just like, what the fuck is this? I don't know, man. Did you watch last episode? No, that's your problem.
Yeah, I'm Kyle.
That's your problem.
I'm a contracted Kyler. Okay, I'm done.
Just refer to that GIF
Yeah,
anytime you
yeah.
mention any of this crap. These are bad. You guys are really stretching at this point, and I'm just like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, let's go get a bath.
Okay.
They're gonna watch this episode and be like, glad I wasn't there.
No, they
Yeah.
won't watch it.
No.
Guarantee you they won't watch it.
In any case.
You guys go to the bathhouse, and you walk in, and it's a different elf this time that just happens to be walking by, and she looks at all of you.
12 gold.
And she just, like, gets this look on her face. It's like, are you here for the communal baths?
Oh, the poor people.
Jesus.
You know, if Omri was here, she'd say something like, "Are you?"
Yeah,
She'd have to start something. Anyway, sorry.
every time.
Anyway, we'd say, I guess. Cal looks at everybody else.
Great. So that's 5 gold a person, and feel free to get dressed in the side rooms, or get prepared in the side rooms, I should say. Look at me, trailing off again.
Question was that intentional or was it actually Josh?
Oh, that was completely intentional.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I also like how the price changed.
All right.
All right, sounds good.
All right. So are you paying 5 gold apiece or 10 gold apiece?
5.
Okay.
You were told to bathe in the latrine.
Yes.
So she takes the 5 gold from each of you and ushers you to various rooms that align with the bath that you can get changed out of and your towels on and whatnot. And eventually, you, after preparing yourselves, enter the bath. Apart from the three of you, there's just a couple other people that are on the far side. Looks to be one person, human, talking with a talking with an elf on the far side of the bath. This is exciting, guys. Let's just keep it up.
Wait, what happened?
What are you guys? Are you going in and using the bath? Are you just gonna stand there and look at them talk to each other?
Oh, we're gonna go in and use a bath. I'm assuming, unless Cal's going to.
I'm a bathe. That's why we here.
I paid, damn it. I'm gonna get clean.
Okay. So you all get in your birthday suits and get in the bath, and the only one that can really tell what they're talking about is Solania, because you can read their lips. They're just having a lighthearted conversation on the far side.
Well,
And after a little while, after cleaning yourselves off and enjoying the relaxation, the day is yours.
All right, what do you guys want to do now?
no idea. Well, we can go look around and see if there's any job postings anywhere.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
All right. As you're leaving the bathhouse, assuming you guys are ready to leave.
Probably.
Okay. So as you guys are leaving the bathhouse, you do see, kind of off to one of the sides, the first elf that welcomed you in is talking with the second elf that let you in, and it is yelling at her about always
Question.
getting things wrong and not getting anything correct. And so,
Question. How similar do they look?
they're
Do they look-
kind of similar.
Do they look like siblings,
Nope.
relatives?
Nope.
All right, so this isn't a family business.
I mean, it might be just one of
Yeah, it might be, but yeah, these two are not related. Yeah, you do hear her belittling this other elf for not being able to do anything right.
I'm just gonna let Ben sort that out.
It's not my problem.
Hmm.
Makes me sad, but what much can I do?
Yeah, that's a them problem. I'm not gonna get involved.
Stab him.
Okay.
Omri would totally get involved.
Oh, I know.
I know all of these encounters are designed so somebody with some chutzpah is present.
Yeah, it's just like I'm not gonna get involved for the sake of it's a them problem.
Is it chutzpah or is it just a need to be involved in everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to tell you the right answer.
Fair enough.
Probably the latter.
I was referring more to specifically Omri, but
Probably the latter.
Omri's looking for money, even if it's getting involved in petty disputes of work.
Guys, there's a war going on 2 continents over. There's people dying everywhere. Rich people, let's go!
and then he goes work. He's just like, oh god damn it, or just the rest of the party just, god damn it.
Well, I don't know. Cal would actually possibly be intrigued by that.
I guess it's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if there's a lot of money involved, maybe.
I mean, probably not quite as much as Omri though.
Honestly, the only reason
Maybe
Garrus
not
would
quite
get
so
involved is there a chance for him to get glory and be well known for a good
Oh my
fight?
god. Garrus would go if there was just 2 people brawling in the street.
Garrus would go if I told him to.
So find a job board.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, where do you guys want to start checking for job boards?
I don't know, maybe outside a tavern.
You do remember as you left your tavern this morning, there were no job posts. Cal, growing up in a big city, you would know that typically for people to find work, they talk to the town guard.
Alright. Glad Aubrey's not here then.
Cal would have probably suggested that we ask the guards then. Or at
Alright,
least the town
okay.
guards, or, the higher ups at the guard station, or whatever the hell it is. So I guess we head there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you head to the nearest guard post. You do find one guard, the standard stationed outside. He doesn't make a move to stop you at all as you go in.
Mm-hmm.
And you do find a man sitting at a desk as you enter into the post. And he looks up from the paperwork that he's doing and says, how can I help you?
Looking for work? Do you guys have any things that need to be taken care of that you don't feel like dispensing guards for?
Oh, we do actually, but all of our postings this morning got taken down by a very aggressive half-orc, and we're still trying to recover from that. So
I think we
I'd
know
like
that
to tell you
half-orc.
what we have.
I think we know that half-orc.
Well, then perhaps you can talk with her and she can sort out what the fuck her deal is.
I'm assuming she got into
We're
your
still trying to
face.
figure that out ourselves.
I'm assuming she got into your face a lot and tried to.
Oh no, she just stormed in and ripped off everything that we had up on her. And you look over, pointing to the side, and you see a large board, like a bulletin board, that's got a whole bunch of sheets that have been ripped off of it, very obviously.
I was just half expecting she just rip the whole thing off the wall and just took it with her. This is mine now. Fuck you. And the dude at the desk was like, God damn it.
I'm guessing longbow, couple of scimitars. Look like she would be a pain to deal with.
Well, I'm not sure exactly, because my back was turned when she came in. I caught just the last bit of her as she stormed off and punched the guard outside in the face.
Oh, okay. We'll ask the guy. We'll ask the guy who.
Oh, that sounds about right.
I was assuming he's still out there, isn't he?
It's the same guy, yeah. Well, it's only been a couple hours. He's got a few hours left of his shift.
I love the chaos that Omni causes even when she's not here.
Alright, let's I guess we ask him. where she
Yeah.
went.
All right, so you go outside and find the guard standing there. You didn't notice it before, but he very obviously has a black.
Like, she decked the shit out of him, sort of thing.
Oh yeah, just straight decked him.
No mercy. Sounds
He-
alright.
Oh, she's gonna be arrested.
And
She probably already has.
just wondering, the half-orc that decked you in the face, do you know where she went?
Yes, I do.
So glad I wasn't taking a drink.
She punched him so hard, she shocked him into a higher pitched voice. Jesus. She punches so hard, she causes the that one disorder where your accent keeps changing.
Anyway,
Yeah, what about her?
you're committing to this accent.
Not an action at this point.
You're committing to it.
I just keep expecting to be like, what? Squirt, bitch! Let's go!
She'd kick you in the nuts too.
No, she didn't like the way my voice sounded.
Yeah, actually, that sounds about right.
Her. That sounds
Yep,
her.
that's her.
Do you know where she went?
Yeah,
Can
she
you,
was storming off, and then a carriage pulled up next to her. They took her away.
do you know which direction it went?
It went. Well, I mean, no. I don't. So I was holding my eye.
Could you tell which direction it went? Like it was
It sounded like
heading-
it went to the north.
All right. All right.
Well,
From what I could
Yeah.
tell, though, it was willingly get in on her own.
Well, do you know anyone
It's
else?
not
who
like they
might have
just
seen
came
it?
up and just went, get in there, Kurt, and then took her.
Is there anyone else who might have seen anything?
Get in, nerd. We're going bounty hunting. Okay.
No, I think it was just me out this morning. Everyone else ran away.
I still can't see out this eye.
It is pretty swollen.
You might. You might want to see a doctor about that.
It's a
I don't-
doctor.
Yeah. How's a doctor?
Maybe an apothecary or an alchemist. Someone
Okay.
to take care of that eye.
I'll go find a cleric.
That'll work too.
Don't worry, I'll just beat him in the head with my hammer. Cast Cure Wounds.
Long. Oh my god, it worked.
Huh. I didn't realize I could do that.
Sort of.
You done fixing the pipe for me. God damn it. No.
All right, so you
wanna-
guys have now met the guard they call Pitch.
Oh.
I'm assuming his coworkers are a bunch of dicks.
Wait.
Yeah, they're guards.
We have to get him to his final form so he can be pitch perfect.
All right, I'm giving you inspiration.
That's a.
Nice.
So, do we
All I
want to go
can
after...
say is, just if Omri was here, things would be so much more different.
Probably
Oh
would've
no,
punched
they
him
would
again.
be.
Yeah.
We probably wouldn't be this far.
No, we'd be right about to the point to where she's about to punch him in the face.
Yeah.
all I'm picturing is just as she's walking away, he's just like, yeah, let's walk away. What? No! Wham! Fuck my eye!
Oh, it hurts.
And now the guard has
No.
become Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh.
That's what I was picturing the fucking time. It's just Mickey Mouse in the car outfit.
Now that you're looking at him, he does look kind of rat-like.
Alright, well, what's the party doing now?
I sort of address the others as like, do you want to go out of the cart?
I mean, she has all the jobs.
She does have all the gold.
And since we really want to wait around for new jobs to pop up, I mean,
And she does have all the work. And the cart is gold.
And why would she leave us? Maybe she's tired of our shit.
I mean, it doesn't sound like she went willingly, of course.
Alright, Omri's on the recruit pitch in her place.
From what the guard said, it did sound like she went willing.
Did it sound like she went willingly?
It did, yes.
You said it was a cart?
Oh, it was like a full carriage, yeah.
Oh, these people are fancy. No, I don't know about fancy. Just because it sounds like a carriage doesn't mean it's necessarily fancy. It could be the most ramshackle fucking carriage. You didn't see it.
He did not.
You only probably saw half of it.
No. Yeah, he probably. Well, he said he heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he heard the carriage pull up.
Yeah,
And
you
then
couldn't get a
heard
full
it leave.
picture.
Yep. Heard the door open and close, but no struggle.
Yeah, he couldn't see the bigger picture.
Yeah. Most he was clutching his eye.
Yeah, I was gonna say he didn't have an eye for it.
Can we about to get the DM anti-inspiration? How Joe's just posting face palms now.
I have plenty.
I feel like 90% of Joe's computer storage is occupied by GIFs. Or I guess no, they're probably all for Discord, aren't they?
Wow, that cough was timed to the
I know.
yeah, it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Josh forgot his number webcam for about a half second.
I was channeling my inner Mercer.
Yeah, anyway. So, after the half work then?
After the
I
half work.
guess.
Alright, so heading north then?
You guys gonna look for tracks at all, or are you just gonna...
We can certainly try.
Alright, so go ahead and roll investigation.
Alright.
Oh man, I was about to say who's the smartest on the party now, and it's like
I'd be helping look for tracks, so.
Before it was
I
Sword.
got none.
You find a bunch of tracks, like all over the place. And then Cal kind of points it out and was like, wait, these are the freshest.
These look that might be
Alright.
like they might be it.
Let's follow those then.
Yeah, but you do notice right away that these tracks don't go north. They go south.
Would that be I'm imagining that's in the direction of the tavern, ain't it?
Oh, it's cardinal direction.
South it is then.
So you follow the tracks south, and then they turn east, and then they turn north, and then they go north for a while.
God damn it.
What was this gang relation? Fucking carriage.
New episode title: Josh is just fucking with us.
Mostly, I feel.
Swear to
yeah.
God, this was planned the whole time.
Yeah, he's
And
playing.
then that title is accurate.
Yeah, that doesn't negate the fact.
I know, that's why it's better.
Is it though? Is it really?
Yes, 100%. And eventually,
So we planned for Army to get kidnapped, or to go with
Well-
strange people.
well, it was either gonna be her or Svor.
Oh, that's fair.
I feel like he
Can-
rolled the D2.
I did.
Although I feel like Zvorik would be a little more suspicious, just like okay.
This was better.
The easiest way to get Omri is, yo, we got work for you. Okay.
You want money? Sure. All right, let's go. Eventually, after this would be a few hours of walking, you do arrive at a very large estate.
Well, I've never felt so out of place, and I'm outside a gate.
You're telling me. I'm used to a sand pit where another guy stare me down.
I used to see gates like this all the time at Whitestone.
Then again, there was probably only one gate.
Well, yeah. Walk by it every day though.
Yeah. Any emblems? Anything? Give us a hint.
You do find on the outside of the manor the initials WD on the gate.
Would any of us be able to figure out what that stands for?
You're guessing it's probably a name, initials of somebody.
Nothing immediately comes to mind.
None of you are from here, so no.
And the last time I was here, I was in a sand pit staring another guy down. So do we not go? I feel like, Cal, do you have any experience with nobles?
Not too much.
There like somebody stationed out here? I'm assuming.
Well, there would be two guards at the gate. Yeah, you guys would be across the street from, looking at it.
Oh, what the fuck you doing?
So, can I ask a guard if they've seen a half orc arrive at this date?
You're gonna go up to a guard
Hmm.
and ask them if they've seen a half orc.
Yeah, if they've seen a half orc arrive at the estate.
Okay, so you go up and ask them if they've seen a half orc arrive at the estate. And they both look at you. They look at each other. And look at you. And in unison say, "Nope."
Have you seen a rather opulent carriage around?
Once again, they look at each other. Look at you. Yes.
Do you know where it went?
Inside.
Is there any way we could see the lord of the manor, lord, lady, anyone in charge?
There is.
That's it.
There is a way.
Could you give me more than 2 words here?
They did. They did before. Twice.
Our compatriot went inside. We need to see them.
They're not here.
They're not here.
They're not here.
Do you know where they are?
Not here.
Would any of you like to chime in here before
Oh, we're
I
good.
deck one of them in the face?
I got nothing.
Solania, as he says that, you look around, and on the estate, you see hidden behind a couple of trees, 2 towers that both appear to have men in them, and there's also people on the roof. You count about 6 people on the roof.
22 passive perception. Real handy.
She's gonna go. She's gonna look around and be like, "Why are there so many men posted around?"
The guards, like us.
Yes,
God.
I know.
I mean, considering the town's history, this is a rather peaceful time. Why so much security?
Just in case people want to punch us in the face.
Uh,
Saw
That's
that
what-
coming.
That's why they brought
as a
Omri.
player, I'm sort of making the assumptions that you want me to punch one of them in the face, don't you?
Well, Omri's not here to do it for you. That's why they brought Omri in the carriage. I don't know, maybe try asking who the Lord or Lady of the Manor is.
Who is
Huh?
the Lord and Lady of this matter? Wondering.
Oh yes, this estate belongs to Mr. Winston Guestweiler.
I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Was his last name Deathweiler?
Guestweiler.
Oh,
Destwiler.
Okay, I heard Deathweiler.
yeah, I did too.
Guestweiler. Just like that.
Weston Destweiler.
Winston.
Oh, Winston.
I'm just curious, how is Theron doing right now?
Probably,
Scrub,
Cleaning the
scrub,
pipes?
scrub.
probably either still cleaning the pipes or doing the.
Oh, by this
Blacksmithing.
point, he would be assisting with the crafting.
Yeah. Doing the stuff that
It's one of those things after. I'm just picturing while each of these conversations is happening, we just keep cutting back Theron, who's like just working.
There's a time lapse of him scrubbing the pipes with the tooth.
Yeah.
and just muttering in giant to himself.
Oh, how cute. You think they gave him a toothbrush.
Well,
Look.
He ripped off tufts of his own hair.
Oh god.
Wow.
it's a makeshift
I mean,
toothbrush. It's just
I
fertile
can
hair.
make things. It's just a metal scrub brush because
just
it's the
fertile
only
hair
thing that
tied
it's
to-
the only thing that cuts through.
Well, Garrus is gonna say to himself, "I haven't done this in a while," and goes to deck the guard in the face.
Oh god.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
Cal is stepping back.
I just want him to get a strength check.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't want to use my
you'd be
mace.
proficient with your fists, so
Yeah. I mean, you could just use the mace for the attack.
yeah.
Yeah, we can just do that.
Just use the mace for the attack, and then just only apply 1+ strength for your damage.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It was a net 20 to hit him in the face.
So what's that? That's 2, so 4 damage, I guess. 'Cause-
Mhm.
Sure. As you go to punch him, the guard that's next to him puts his shield out and interrupts your swing. I need you to roll again.
Protection.
Really? Really?
Yep.
Apparently.
All I need to be is like a first level fighter to get that.
19.
Yeah. My still
All right.
hit
Yeah, 19 still hits.
for 3 instead.
Yeah, for 3 damage. So you do punch him, and he just stands there. And he goes,
I'm just picturing they just have the blankest stares on their face now.
they do, actually. And he like reaches in and adjusts his jaw a little bit and goes, "You want to rethink that?"
I don't think this is a good idea.
All right.
Well, I mean, do you want to get arrested? Or
No.
worse yet, killed?
All right.
I mean, there's a bunch of guards, and he'll point around at all the guards that she pointed out.
Yeah, like the 8 more that are there.
Yeah, you can see all of them now have bows trained on Garrus.
I'm just curious. Is Mr. Destweiler fan of gladiatorial sport?
Well, he's a big fan of killing people.
Son of a bitch.
Is he a fan of watching other people kill each other?
Highly.
Just curious. Does he hold private events?
And what do you mean? Actually, I'm not telling you anything.
Insight.
Sure.
Stop asking so many questions. I was only programmed with so much information. Just,
Well, I mean, the
14.
guy that you just punched in the face, now you're
Say-
asking him questions? You really think he's going to tell you
Insane.
anything?
He is completely unwilling to answer questions.
I'm just picturing just,
unwilling to answer that question.
I'm just picturing
Any of them
Garrus.
now.
Yeah, I'm picturing just Garrus ask that question. It's just like the alarm blare. Answer not programmed. Except they're actually all iron golems that are disguised as good people.
Al, since you backed away, go ahead and make me a perception check.
This can only go good.
Okay.
Nothing, I'm assuming.
Nothing that you know of.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I'm assuming.
I feel like
blind.
it's time to go.
I
Alright.
agree.
Well, let's. All right. I will just. Me and my compatriots will take our leave. If you happen to see a half orc, there's a tavern down the way.
I'll be sure to let her know when she comes out.
I'll be taking my leave unless Lonnie has to see anything.
Doesn't notice anything.
Whoa.
Well, with your highest passive perception,
I mean, she didn't notice all the stuff before. I just don't know if anything's changed enough for her passive perception to pick up on anything.
y'all just want to head back to the tavern then, seeing as how
Yeah.
this has been a dead end. I will not lie, punching the guard was good. I say on the way to the tavern.
You kind of cut out a bit there. What'd you say?
Yeah, I didn't
Mhm.
catch half of that.
Garrus would say on the way to the tavern that punching the guard was rather cathartic.
Yeah, if that's what you enjoy.
You realize I punch people for a living, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that if that's what you enjoy, then, more power to you. But, sometimes it's not the smartest decision.
To each their own.
All right, so you walk for the next couple of hours back to the tavern.
And this is the episode that Omri dies in.
No.
She can handle herself. Clearly, she's got enough confidence in her abilities to fight.
Yes, because that shotgun blast did so well.
I mean, worst comes to it, she comes to try to kill you guys, and Cal can repeat it.
So, do y'all just want to wait for the stuff to finish?
Yeah.
I mean, we
Yes.
can.
Hmm. So I guess cut to an unknown amount of time while we're waiting for a set of armor and a shield to finish.
Okay. So 2 days later.
Fuck.
Yep, she's dead.
She's either dead or in prison.
Or both.
I mean, you kind of don't need to imprison a dead body. But alright.
I've seen enough skeletons in dungeons to know.
Yeah, you know, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, if she dies while in prison, that's kind of different than imprisoning a dead body.
True. She could be in the prison in that mansion. In a dungeon.
Yeah. Kind of what I was getting at.
Alright, so we just...
The guard did
Feed-
say that the Lord did like killing people.
So are we just gonna be waiting for Theron to send a message to us, or go to pick it up?
No,
How
I'm probably gonna be there.
Yeah, how does Redix usually handle his messenger service?
Well, after a couple of days, as you guys are preparing yourselves for whatever shenanigans you're gonna,
Hmm.
Theron actually walks in the door holding your stuff.
I'll take the shield, give him the 30 gold. I'm assuming we pay you, or do we go and pay Redix?
I mean, I'm just going right back, so doesn't really matter. Probably me would be a better idea.
Alright, hand you the 30 gold.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna need 70 more for the
Yeah, how are we doing that?
Right. Our compatriot is apparently nowhere to be seen. Perhaps you
That
could
sucks,
come with
buddy.
us. Perhaps you could come with us to retrieve said gold, wherever she may be.
From what I know of Redrix, he'd probably tell me to go, wouldn't he?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Hmm.
probably gonna send me anyways. Man, how did I get my stuff? Okay.
Alright.
I don't know if I'm allowed to give you the armor or not, though. Might be a question you want to ask him. Probably not.
We'll find out. So, you just... Well, I guess we'll go with you to get your stuff then?
Okay.
I feel bad for you, Farrell.
Just gets dragged into it. Fine.
What's the
You
plan?
didn't ask. I think for now, have the Furble accompany us to find Omri so that we can pay for this armor.
Okay.
So just return to the shop. And just, they don't have enough money to pay. Apparently, the person who was going to is gone, and I have to go help them find it. At least, probably.
You know they're in the city. They just are not apparently willing to show up to pay.
Oh god, they're not in jail, are they? I don't break people out of jail.
Oh no,
Okay.
hopefully not.
You're not inspiring confidence.
If they are, they can pay their own bill.
Just kind of blank face. Just, okay, I guess.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm only good at punching people. I'm only good at making people feel hurt.
Sounds like an
Meantime-
unfulfilling life.
Oh, it's actually, on the contrary, quite fulfilling. That's neither here
Yes.
nor there. Let's
Cal just muttered under his breath, "Yeah, it worked so good 2 days ago."
Okay, so I guess Redrix will begrudgingly allow me to. Maybe not begrudgingly, I don't know.
maybe it's
He actually more or less insists that you do.
I want my money.
By
Huh?
angrily throwing a what was it called? A clamp. Yeah, throws a clamp against the wall, like close to your head.
He has, because he knows that if he throws it at me, it's going to hit me.
Yeah.
He's done it enough. Just, ow! Why didn't you dodge? I didn't see it coming. Bullshit! I know you did. I know. I just didn't realize it was going to hit me until it did. Doesn't
as
have
the guy's
fast-
exchange is happening, you just see Garrus looking at him like, poor soul.
Okay. Like 10 minutes later, it just comes out clanking and chainmail with shield. Shield and a warhammer on his side. Okay. Guess I'm ready to go.
Love the breaking voice, by the way. It's fitting.
Yeah, mostly.
Very timid.
Yeah. Okay, it's just what I'm doing now.
All right, so where are you guys going to look for armory?
That's a good question.
What do I want to put my blessing in the forge?
Back to
Yeah.
where we knew she was at, maybe.
Armor. Let's talk
We always have been known we can ask if she's seen him. Or heard him. Heard her.
I also haven't seen Sphoric in two. Well, you guys haven't seen Sphoric in 2 days.
That's right, we haven't seen Sphoric in 2 days, so... hey. I mean, I at least paid for my shield, so I can at least use that. So, back to the estate then?
That's what I figured.
Wait, the estate of who?
One Mr.
Winston Dustweiler.
Destwell.
So,
So you hear that name?
yeah, since I've been here for a bit.
Yep. You wouldn't have to be here long to know. You would know that Mr. Winston Destweiler is a respected nobleman that actually advises the Margrave.
And I just punched the guard associated with the Margrave.
You just punched a guard that was
Okay,
technically
so-
offhandedly associated with.
Yeah, so he just punched a guard of the advisor to basically the city's head.
Mm-hmm.
So, what you're telling me is that you punched the guard of an advisor to the Margrave.
Yep.
Uh,
And he's got a smug look on his face too. It's like, yeah, I did that apparently. I'm proud of it.
You're either incredibly brave or very dumb.
Or both.
Probably both.
You know, Garrus has an 11 intelligence.
So do I. It doesn't mean you're dumb. That just means you're about as smart as the average person.
Yeah.
How convenient. That's my intelligence, too.
The smartest one here is Solania. That's okay. Solania and I are both very wise.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so... as far as we know, Half-Orc was seen, or heard, getting into a carriage that was headed one Destweiler estate, and that's all we...
And the guards didn't see her go in, but they apparently knew she was in.
And sounds like she was in the carriage, so they probably wouldn't see her from the carriage.
But they're apparently
Oh.
aware that she's there.
I don't know.
She's not a very quiet person.
Well, no, it's the guards said they didn't see her, but we said, send her our way, and they said, we will when she comes out.
And it's been, what, 2
So-
days?
Yeah, so apparently they know she's in there.
And apparently she hasn't come out in 2 days, so...
Josh, question. Would I be able to roll, like, a history check to see if I know any more about this Mr. Destweiler?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, that guard did tell us that Mr. Destweiler is known for being a fairly brutal person.
Yeah, I don't know shit.
Wow.
You know who he is. That's it.
Yeah, I am aware of who he is, just I don't get out often.
You just hear what you hear in the...
Yeah, I mostly just know about the higher ups, what everybody who lives in Westruun would know.
So, I guess we are going back?
I guess.
Also,
Yeah.
is Redix opposed to our friend using her armor to help get the funds to pay for the armor?
I don't know, you ask him. He threw a clamp on my head. I mean, admittedly that happens often, but I'm not gonna ask him.
I'm going to guess he's going to say no until you pay for it.
Probably.
That's my guess, though.
Yeah, that's a fair one. He's not keen to loans. I think that's the word.
Hmm.
I don't know, common's like my third language?
It's your third language, but you...
Look, I've had a lot of time.
Alright. The Furbolg is making Garrus's hair.
Speaking Kara's what?
The Furbolg... Or Furbolg here, Theron, is making Garrus hair. Apparently. That's logic.
What? It's his
Oh.
third language. For folk don't speak common with themselves.
Alright. To the estate, then.
Yeah.
Lonnie, do you want to do the talking this time?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh
Because
god.
apparently everybody's more receptive to elves than they are Genasi.
I mean, you do look like a walking dirt clod. To be fair, I also look like a walking... I don't know. Something.
I will have you know, I have been told, like a statue.
Yeah, I guess that would be more weird than a walking dirt cloud, wouldn't it?
Try and hold back every need to not be offended.
Okay.
Okay, if you don't get out, fine.
Yeah, Garrus, let's just keep walking. I'll teach you a game called Boulder Parchment Shears. And we go.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are trying to follow all this. You guys are leaving Solani into
We're
Yeah,
heading
we're
with
heading to
Solani
back to the
okay.
state,
You're,
and
you're on
Solani's
your way
going to
there.
talk.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay.
And I'm keeping Garrus distracted by Boulder Parchment Shears in the back while Solani is talking.
Okay.
Yes.
And I am somewhere.
Yeah, you guys
Just
go
watch
down the street, and after about an hour and a half of walking, a carriage rides up past you, and
Mhm.
Omri pokes her head out and waves at you. Goes, "Hi guys!" And then it just
Where are
keeps
you
going.
going?
Too far.
Where is she going?
Looks like in the direction of the estate.
Following the carriage.
I presume that was your Omri friend?
Yes, that was her.
So I was just kind of I
Huh.
look the direction. Ride.
Wow, she's a dick. Alright. Just curious. Can I see the, is,
What are you trying to say?
keeping up with, I'm gonna try, Garrus is gonna try and keep up with the carriage.
Oh yeah, no way. It's going faster than it should.
Is it like, somebody knows? Is it like a worried sort of pace?
No, it seems to be going fast. Like either somebody's chasing it, or somebody told the driver to speed up.
Hmm.
Well, let's follow that carriage. That can't be good.
It can go either way, especially with her in the carriage.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, let's go.
So I was just kind of look back down the road to see if there was anything following.
A couple minutes go by and nothing's appeared to be behind it.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
All right.
Look and
Let's
move.
go.
Following the carriage. I'm assuming heading back to the estate.
Yeah. And about an hour and a half later, you do make it back to the estate.
Man, this is far out of town.
Actually, still in town.
Oh. Oh yeah, Western is a pretty big town.
It's fucking big.
Or town, yeah, that's the word for it. Yeah, definitely not city.
Yep.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, city.
I don't know words good.
I speak English well.
Common is my third language. Fuck off. Yeah, more gooder.
Finally, it's also mine.
Okay, so you get to the estate. Two different guards are out front this time. This actually is one man and one woman, both of which are tieflings.
Oh, equal opportunity employer.
There
I mean,
across
guards
the street.
are guards.
So I'm just kind of gonna point at Garrison and just be like, just stay here.
Alright.
Oh.
I'll keep them
me-
distracted.
Alright, me and the big guy over here will just look tough then.
So I just kind of nods and walks across the street to talk to the guards.
Okay.
Then, hello.
Hello.
Sorry, my roll 20 freaked out for a second.
Hmm.
I don't know what I would say.
God, if only I had the message cantrip.
You don't
Was-
get cantrips, you're paladin.
I was wondering if, well, the half orc that
is visiting with you guys. I was wondering if we'd be able to speak with her.
Yes, you mean Omri.
Yes. Please tell me you know her from her not punching you.
Oh, no, of course not. She's actually quite nice.
Oh, I'm glad you think so too. A lot of people think she's very nice.
Can we hear this conversation?
The guards are lying. They're lying.
Would you like to make an insight check on the guard?
I have a passive insight of 15, but
Yeah,
I'm
but
on
you
the other
can't
side of the
hear it.
street, so.
Yeah. So, Swanee, if you would like, you can insight check the.
Oh, okay.
Gotta be lying.
Let's see.
It's hard to tell. Yeah, they're meant to keep a straight face, and she's doing a good job at it.
Is it like Buckingham Palace guards have a straight face?
Yeah, pretty much. Although they actually engage in conversation.
Yeah.
Gee, maybe
They're more-
because they weren't decked in the face.
Hey, to be fair, he was talking to me
Yeah.
before and after he got punched.
Yeah. And then he stopped talking to you because he was like, hey, wait a minute. Fucking punch me.
Yes. You see, we really need to speak to Omri. Well, at least I do. I don't know about the other guys. If she's
Well, we could send somebody inside with you as soon as they're. Not with you, for you. To fetch her, of course. You're not allowed inside, I'm sorry.
so I just kind of shrug. Okay, I need to.
Swanee, you notice out of the corner of your eye. Garrus, what's your AC?
My AC?
Yep.
What are the changes to the shield, by the way?
The shield just adds resistance.
Resistance
if you
to
have your
bludgeoning?
shield. Yeah, if you have your shield equipped.
I am currently equipped. I'm currently carrying the shield, so yes, it is equipped.
Okay.
My AC is 1 second. 20.
20? Okay. So Swania, you notice as you're
Got it.
talking with a guard, as this guard is talking with you, she mentions that she'll send somebody inside when she can. You notice one of the guards that's up on the roof, like, gets up from the spot he was in, leans forward and, like, looks at you guys, reaches over and grabs a bow,
Wait, question.
shoots it. What?
I have a passive of 17. Would I not catch that, though?
No, you would not.
Okay.
Yeah, he rolled his passive stealth actually is higher.
Damn.
Which is
all right.
ridiculous for these guards, yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
never mind.
And just fires the arrow into the street. Garrus, as you're sitting there talking with the other two people that are with you, an arrow strikes you in the shoulder. And
Ow!
it's a critical hit. So you take 14 points of piercing damage.
Ow, the asshole!
And then you hear very faint shouting coming from the roof. It sounds like.
What?
Yeah, it's very faint. It's loud.
I couldn't make out anything
I-
he said.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that was the
I heard
point.
rawr.
Yeah,
I think that was the
supposed to.
point.
14, you
Okay.
said?
Yeah, 14 points of damage.
Ow. That was a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Cal's hand went to his gun. Not drawing it yet, but
Saloni just kind of sighs and rests her head against the gate and says, "That was a guard that was posted up front yesterday, wasn't it? 2 days
It
ago.
was.
2 days ago."
Yep.
she tries to
He's
deck
like-
him, and in return, he tries to kill him.
Hey, I
That's
didn't try to
bullshit.
kill him.
I can
I know.
appreciate-
That's what I'm saying.
I
You
can
tried to
appreciate
hurt
this
him.
fight.
He's trying to kill you. That's
Mhm.
not
I-
right.
I can appreciate this fight. Theron doesn't understand it, but I can.
Garrus is like, God damn it. All I was trying to do was get in. And this is how he repays the favor? Ow.
You did punch him,
Why
but
would you
Yeah,
it's
was
not
trying to
warranted to shoot you.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, no, but
And
why
I was
would you
quite
punch
polite
him?
And I was quite polite afterwards anyway.
But why did you think it was a good idea to punch him?
So I just kind of sighs, and if I promise my friends will be even further down the road, will you please have other guards not shoot them?
The male who's been standing at the side, just kind of very patiently standing there, just turns and looks up at the roof and just goes, "Gavin, the hell was that for?" Then there's a very brief back and forth between the two of them where they're basically just calling it. And then he looks at you as they switch languages. He looks back at you, Solani, and says, "Yes, of course. They will not fire at any bystanders on the street, no matter how aggressive they are."
Gavin, what the fuck?
Thank you. She's gonna turn around and just kind of put her hand on the hips. This is why we don't punch people.
I agree with that.
Cal's gonna look up and say, "Ooh, she told you."
I agree with her.
Garrus is just gonna be like, fine. I'm just saying, if Omri did it, you would be taking her side.
I'm saying I would still tell her bad.
Yes, but you'd still be on her side.
It doesn't sound like you like this Omri
Stop you
person.
from punching him. I'm just saying this is why we shouldn't punch people.
Clearly, we are all in the wrong here.
Just while this is going on, just Theron just turns, looks at Cal, just confused, like, what is going on?
Wish I had an answer.
He says as he had to pull
Okay.
the arrow out and then cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Oh, okay. You can do that too. That's good.
Yes, it's rather useful when assholes decide to shoot arrows into you after they punched them in the face.
So technically, you're saying you understand why he did it because you brought this up on yourself?
I would say Theron stops himself from laughing, but with a -2 charisma, no, he doesn't.
No, Cal's chuckling.
I mean,
Garrus just face
That's
palm.
have a
-1
point.
charisma.
my passive deception is 8. My passive persuasion is a 10. That's because I have proficiency.
I don't even know what passive deception is.
It's just, if it's a thing in this game, it's just 10 plus or minus the relevant modifier.
Ah, then 9.
Yeah. That's how you calculate passive things, is just 10 plus minus relevant modifier for that skill. And then plus any bonuses in case. That's how Solani has a 22
Alright.
passive perception.
So we just gonna have to wait out here till Omri comes out
Probably.
with the 70 gold that he owes you. Say, pointing to Theron.
Man, you don't owe me. I just helped.
You're the representative here for the.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
You are the.
As you guys are having this conversation, the one of the guards calls over a servant. Solania, you would know that she whispers to him, "Go inside and fetch Omri, please." At which point he goes inside, and a few minutes later comes out empty-handed and just shrugs. And the female guard turns back to the party and says, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry. It seems as if Omri is no longer."
I'm sorry, she's no longer here.
No.
I mean, the only one that's close enough to actually insight on that is Solania.
I only heard about half of it.
Basically, they said that Omri isn't here.
Yeah.
Oh. When did she leave?
The two guards look at each other, and then look at you, and they both shrug.
Can we just inside this whole exchange?
Well, you're not talking to them. You're across the street.
Yeah, it's just Solania that can.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of us are standing back.
Well, good luck with the insight.
Yay! Why are you fucking freaking out?
Isn't this in your new computer?
It's rolled 20. It keeps.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
50% of the time, every time.
I mean,
Computer works great. I have like 6 different things open right now.
I mean, I would offer to roll insight because I think we have the same modifier, unless you don't have proficiency.
Oh, I can get it now. My character sheet just didn't want to for a second.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Never mind, you could. Oof. Hey, we do have the same modifier though.
Do we?
Yeah, I also have a +7.
Yeah, seems that they don't have a clue what's going on.
Would it be possible for me to talk to the servant? Maybe they will have an idea where she went?
Yeah, sure, we can call him over. Boy! And the servant just comes very sheepishly walking over. Yes?
See, I don't know how I want to say. Do you happen to know where Ami could have gone? I doubt that she had just left.
It is likely that they, meaning her and Winston, went out for a ride in the carriage again. She does appear to like when the thing goes, especially downhill.
Yeah, that's the best episode title so far.
Wait, weren't you the same people that we passed earlier on the carriage?
Yes, that was us.
Oh, good thing I missed you then.
What do you mean?
As in, he
almost
didn't
lost
hit
control.
us. Yeah.
She kept telling me to go faster and faster, and it only goes so fast before the horses.
Before one of the horses breaks their leg and the whole thing's crashing down. Do not kill the horses, please. Big trouble in the Western. A suspicious lack of trouble.
So then I just kind of nod. Excuse me one moment, please.
Okay.
And kind of just gonna walk over to the. So here's the deal. No idea where she's at. Apparently she left again. She really likes the carriage ride when they go really fast. But I can't tell if anyone's lying or not.
Just curious. Could you bring the servant over here? I got some questions that might be.
The servant is currently behind the gate.
Yeah, I really don't think they're gonna open the gate even a smidge.
Mm-hmm.
They probably think you're gonna punch it in the face again.
Accurate assumption. It's only if someone decides to not be completely cooperative.
Don't punch them unless they go for you.
Oh god, now you're sounding like my mentor.
Him shooting you does not count as a first hit either.
Yeah, that was just retaliation for 2 days ago. So yeah, I would say
Bit of extreme retaliation, but yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
start nothing, won't be nothing.
Yeah. All right, fine.
Hopefully.
Does he know? Would he know where they went? I guess it's been 2 days. Surely he would have figured out if they frequent any places, seeing as how he was a driver.
I mean, we might be switching out drivers every time.
Hmm.
Considering he's here now.
I'm going to be honest, there's only so many sevens who are possibly qualified for to drive a carriage.
I mean, I guess.
I'm just saying, if we don't find Omer, you're going to be out 70 gold.
Well,
See, that sounds like your problem.
That also sounds like it's going to be your problem, because if you come back empty-handed to Redix,
Okay, but I'm not the one who offered him 70 gold and then didn't follow through.
I didn't
So-
think that you were getting goods with a noble.
What?
I didn't think she'd get in good graces with a noble, considering she tends to punch and or yell at anybody who tends to be any way assertive to her.
Are you just mad because she punched you in the face first?
No, I'm not. Just annoyed that she's gonna out us 70 gold, and we're gonna owe your employer.
I mean, he's not really my employer per se. I mean, I guess it's more of a just kind of pauses, just looking for the word. I would call it missionary work, but I'm not exactly preaching. Last time I preached, things went bad.
she's gonna kind of nod and just kind of softly pat his arm. All right. I'll be back. Walks back over to the guards and the servant dude.
Telling you, normally it's not like
Huh?
talking to Theron.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why I said it's not missionary work, because he's not preaching. He's just making things.
What, babies?
Damn.
Do you really think he understands what that means? What that entails?
No, that's why it's funny.
Yeah, he knows how to work
Missionary
Forge. That's about it.
He knows how to use a tool.
Yeah, he knows how to use two.
Giggity.
Yeah,
I mean,
he just doesn't know how to use it very well.
All right, sex puns aside, let's go.
Yeah.
mhm.
Anyways,
Jesus.
what was Solania doing?
The servant guys. Bye bye.
He's still there.
Okay. Is there any way that you could know where they frequent? Do they make any stops, or they just drive around really carelessly?
Well, this morning I took them out for breakfast.
Do you know where else they could have gone?
Not necessarily. I know Omri had mentioned something a couple days ago to the bath house.
Hmm.
But I thought that they already did that. I don't know, maybe he went to buy her something?
Alrighty. Um,
As this conversation is happening, Garrus is explaining to Theron the concept of indentured servitude.
I mean, I don't really owe him anything. I'm just here.
Alrighty. Well, what was it that they had breakfast at? We can always start there.
Well, they had breakfast at what's that place called? It's a shop in the market called Get Yoked.
Of course, of course, of course. This is Josh Humor at his finest.
They specialize in eggs of all sorts of animals. If you ever save up enough money to try the dragon egg, it's quite spicy.
Yeah, I was thinking dragon turtle. I feel like that's a bit less dangerous.
Alright. Alright, well. Thank you for time and not killing my friends.
I don't do weapons.
Oh, that was more aimed towards guards.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should excuse myself from this conversation.
She just
He
kind
just walks off.
awkwardly waves and walk back over to the group. And
This entire session will be us trying to chase down Omri for 70 gold.
if it helps, I have 32, so it's only like 38.
I mean, if that doesn't sound like the summary of a D&D plotline, I don't know what. Chasing down somebody for an amount of money.
Don't you know you never split? I'm just kidding.
We didn't split the party, Josh.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, this is what happens when I find out an hour before the session. Gotta come up with something.
Oh man. Well.
So she gets caught up in a whirlwind tryst with a noble.
There's a reason for this. Don't worry. This isn't in vain.
And totally not because Omri is the sugar baby to a noble.
The
No,
noble,
of course not.
The noble is actually a Fariel, and he's just been fucking with her this whole time.
It is something he would do, but he's not
I know.
charismatic enough.
I feel like he could bullshit his way through it though.
It's all
Just
by
with the
intimidation.
No, it's just all suggestions.
Yeah.
Don't notice. Yeah. Don't notice this. Don't notice this. Don't notice this.
Suggestion and mass suggestion.
Why is he using mass suggestion?
So he walks into a room. None of you know I'm here.
Yeah, fair enough. Either that or just mass suggestion to increase the time.
Yeah. Doesn't have to concentrate on it for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Instead of concentration for 8.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
nice to cast up once a day instead of 3 times. But anyways. So, guess we're gonna try to track them down by going to this breakfast joint. That's probably closed. Oh yeah.
Alright.
Maybe. If they're anything like my work, they probably will close right as we get there.
Don't give Josh any ideas.
I'm not
At
giving
this
him any
point of the
ideas he
day-
doesn't already have.
Yeah, just say. At this point of the day, it's just past noon.
Okay,
Surely.
but it took us. Yeah, we actually don't know how far away the marketplace is from. Well, we probably.
You know it's about 3 hours back that way you came.
Yeah! Which is why I said, if it's like my work, they're going to be closed.
Do we want to stop and get the cart and the horses if we're going to be chasing down Omri?
Yeah, might give us a speed advantage. At least being able to catch up with them quicker. Yeah.
Oh god, this fucking...
Actually, Theron, you would know that there is a tax to use the road system for.
There's a fucking road tax?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
For everybody but the rich.
Yeah. You guys aren't rich, so you'd have to actually pay to do that. Probably don't want to do that, considering you kind of need every cent you can get.
Yeah, you can
But
get
Also-
in and out of town at no fare, but they won't let you drive around the city.
This is everything in Western supposed to be inconvenient to the poor?
yes. You.
Forgot how much I hate nobles.
I mean, they pay pretty good money if they actually want your work, but I mean, you do kind of go around pumping people. Doesn't attract very many
The only
novels.
time I like nobles is when they're betting on me. So, to the breakfast place then?
Yeah, I guess.
Surely they're open all day.
I don't know.
Famous last words. As you get there and find the shop is
As we get there and find that it's protected by a bunch of egg elementals.
egg elementals.
I'm just thinking to make it weird.
Their defense system is actually a bunch of eggs. I'd
It's
approach
just-
a bunch of cockatrices pop out and chase the party.
I was just hoping it was egg cannons. Just watch somebody trying to steal somebody's food and it's just an egg Gatling gun just knocks them out in the street.
Yeah, no, the place is closed. It's a breakfast shop.
I know.
And it is now mid-afternoon, approaching dinner time.
Well, fuck.
Just curious, Theron, do most of the, you would probably know this, do most of the, nice restaurants exist in this area?
Do I look rich to you?
I'm just asking, would you know...
The
mean-
only one that you know of there, there's a lot of popularity surrounding it, is a fancy restaurant, a very high-class restaurant that is owned by a famous swashbuckler that's titled the Fancy Footwork.
Of
I mean-
course.
I mean, there's like the fancy footwork, but I've never been there because, you know,
Can't afford it.
just kind of looks down at himself. Yeah, pretty much. I don't exactly make a lot of money working for Redrix. I mean, he
You
does
j-
most of the work, so
I don't think he pays you, I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, he does enough so that I can live, but that's about it.
Is it mostly just rent?
Here's your 100 gold for the 101 gold for the week. I gotta charge you $100 for 100 coins for rent.
Yeah, basically. He's been here for a while. That's why he has 15 gold.
You'll make fun of my location names, Joe.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think that's the word for it.
We could always ask someone who works there if they've seen a half-orc.
Just kind of looks at Garrus. I mean, you do look like a statue. They might actually think you're rich. I don't know.
Surely the marble skin, jadeite, and mahogany obsidian hair will do something. If anything, it'll get me in the door.
Why are you listing gems at me? I'm not a gem cutter.
I'm just saying, those are the associated.
I mean, I am. I'm just not very good at it. Anyways,
This whole time, you thought I just was pale with green eyes and red and brown hair, and black and red hair.
no, I know exactly what you are. Kind of.
Just gonna walk to the fancy footwork.
Yeah.
Just gonna exit this conversation.
And Garrus walks away. I like how I've made a character that Garrus doesn't like. So Omri's going to either hate him or just be like, I like you.
Garrus
Probably.
likes you, it's just your logic makes his head hurt.
The stupefying logic of somebody who doesn't understand social nicety.
Yeah.
Or rather was raised by people, or not raised, but has lived with people who don't really obey it for so long. It's just reflex. Dwarves aren't exactly the nicest people. While he doesn't have a spine, nobody's challenged him on it yet.
To be fair, to be fair, Garrus has lived with a dwarf, so he understands.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways,
He's like, I'm done dealing with dwarves.
in Diamond Cleric of the Allhammer, I have to.
He's like, I'm an indentured servant to one. At least I can deal with.
That sounds like a you problem. That's what he'd say, at least. Anyways, to the fancy footwork.
Yes, to the fancy footwork.
All right. Thankfully, it's not that far away. It's only
I can
about
make you a really good knife.
it's only about 15 minutes walk.
It's literally across the courtyard.
Yeah, that's a
pretty
big
much.
courtyard.
Yeah, it is a big courtyard.
Yeah, I guess it is the main marketplace. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's the marketplace of a giant city.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's across the street. The street's just fucking enormous. Well, basically like a Times Square kind of deal, just bigger. Anywho.
As they're walking over there, Garrus is gonna make himself seem as affluent as he can. Which normally just means fixing himself up.
Oh wait,
slightly.
Hold on. I mean, if you're gonna do talking, I know of ways to make you talk better. And then he's just gonna reach over and touch Garrus and just cast Enhance ability for Eagle Splendor.
Eagle Splendor, advantage on charisma checks.
Yeah.
How long does it last? An hour? Jesus.
Yeah, concentration 1 hour. So, talking to these people. If they even talk to us.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I've wasted a second level spell slot. Though, well, too late now.
Sorry, I suspect we probably won't be seeing combat for a while.
Plus my only second level that deals damage is fucking spiritual weapon. It's a good second level, but
unless you decide to punch somebody in the face, you probably won't see combat here.
Right.
Yeah. Turns out they're it's all dinner and a show. You have to fight the proprietor.
If it's a dinner and a show and it just so happens to be like, oh, you have to fight to actually get to see someone about,
Yeah, Garrus would be all over that.
It's just a halfling that tells funny jokes. So what? You got a sword, big whoop. Want to fight about it?
I'm just picturing.
Oh god, you
just this halfling swashbuckler road bard multi-class. So he's just vicious mockerying you and then stabbing you.
His name is Patty O'Reilly.
Anyway.
The most Irish stereotype.
Yeah, I know.
I'm assuming when we get to the fancy footwork, there's gonna be someone there to like, I don't know, maybe a valet or a...
Oh no, there's not a valet, but there is an incredibly...
Oh, sorry, what?
There is an incredibly long line.
Fuck.
Yeah, just kind of looks to the sky. Oh yeah. That makes sense.
You can see that they know this is happening because it's right around dinner time. Like they've got stanchions set up that go for a few blocks.
All right.
I might have jumped the gun on that. I think we're gonna be here longer than an hour.
He sort of just looks at. I look at Theron and I'm like, do I see anybody who works there who might know if they've seen a half orc recently?
Oh, there's a couple bouncers.
I'm just gonna walk over, politely ask the bouncers, like, Has a pathwalk been here recently in the last 2 days?
Yeah, there's like 25 inside.
I'm looking for one who is armed to the teeth with a bow and scimitars and might be associated with Mr. Desweiler. She kind of owes me money.
I mean, should I not be armed?
Nobody is armed inside.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Just from the distance, just barely catching it.
Speaking of which, and he like looks up and down, like your arms to the teeth. No way you can go inside.
Would you happen to know if she's been associated with Mr. Desweiler?
I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about.
It's not his job to know who goes in and out.
If I hand you my weapons, can I go inside and look? She kind of owes me 70 gold.
Yeah, if you wait in line.
I don't know why you're in a hubbub for only 70 gold.
Kind of to pay the Verbolg behind me for the armor that my elven friend bought.
I don't know how you're anticipating getting inside when there's a 75 gold entrance fee.
Also a good title for this.
One of the next people in line looks like a younger. Uh,
I like that one.
one of yeah, that's pretty good. A younger half elf woman looks at you and she says, "Oh, we wouldn't mind looking in there for your friend while we're in there."
Alright. I like it, Joe. Let's go with that.
Alright. It's like, that would be a gracious favor. It's kind of a pain for everybody involved behind me, and we would like to be able to pay for the armor.
I don't want to get a clamp thrown in my head again.
Also,
Absolutely, I understand completely.
Actually, no, wait. This time it might actually be the Warhammer. Oh, fuck.
And at that point, a few guests do walk out and they are ushered in. And then, are you waiting for them to come back out?
I don't anticipate they'll come back in a rush.
No, but it is the best lead we have.
Yes, that is. At least we have a lead. And I highly suspect he's probably not going to eat here. Maybe he's got a fine dining hall with a 5-course meal at his estate, for all we know.
I mean, he is rich. I don't know what rich people do. Besides,
Everything in their power to inconvenience the poor.
yeah, that sounds about right. I like how Cal's just here, like, I'm here. I'm having fun.
I feel like Cal's like, this conversation has gotten way too real.
Or he just doesn't care.
Any of you have any opinions?
Man, I don't really have anything else to do.
Okay, so you're allowed to make the short jokes.
Yeah, he is. he could punch his own kneecap if he wanted to, but he's not going to.
Alright. Alright, clearly this is not getting us anywhere. Perhaps we could just try the guardhouse.
Okay, now what we do is we get Cal on Theron's shoulders and we have a mobile turret.
I mean, we could do that. Tell that to Cal.
Can I make a halfling harness out of metal for under 100 gold?
Technically, yeah.
Hold on, actually, I need to actually check what the exact specifics of Artisan's Blessing is.
You'd be able to make the frame
Oh.
part of it, but you would need the actual like leather connections.
Yeah. Just to
Oh,
make
God.
make the frame.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah, another metal object. Yeah,
And
I can
it only
create a lot of.
costs like
I
10
can
gold
create a-
for that contraption.
That would be a 10 gold contraption.
Well, the frame itself is probably 10 gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I just need to have metal of an equivalent cost, including coins. I can literally make bullets out of a gold coin. It's amazing.
Yep.
Artisan's Blessing is so dumb.
All right.
It's just that it's all non-magical. Has to be under 100. Has to have
Should
lots of
you-
metal.
All right. So our friend here has. So Salon, you have like what, 30 something?
32.
32? Okay. At this point, I'm just like. At this point, I'm thinking we just go to the guards, see if they have any work that would be willing to pay us enough. If not, I can always do it. Then I can always do some busking.
Just the blank stare of, like, what? I don't think that's legal here. No, Theron doesn't know. He only knows enough of the law to not get in trouble with it. That's not part of what he does, therefore he doesn't know.
Anyone else have any suggestions?
That sounds fine.
I
Cal,
mean,
you've been awfully silent.
Because my damn microphone was muted.
Were you trying to speak that entire time?
No, actually. Trying to speak a moment ago. I just realized it, though. No, I was just going to say, yeah, I don't think there's really any point in us literally running around and chasing Omri around town, going to where she just was. We're better off just waiting at this point.
I mean, how long have you been waiting for her?
It's been 2 days, but I mean, you'd think that, someone would send us a message by, letter or, just stop by and say, hey, I'm going to be busy for a couple days. You would expect someone to do that for us, letting her party know that she's busy, but no.
She does not sound like a very pleasant individual.
Apparently not, so why are we chasing her around town when she treats us like shit?
Because she owes you money, I guess. It just looks to Garrus. Like, not accusatorily, just that's the person who's been saying it. So just... I mean,
At this point, let's just find work on our own.
yeah.
Pay for the.
Redrix doesn't
think that would be most
particularly
beneficial.
care where the money comes from, so long as the money is present.
Because we only need what? Do the math real quick.
Like 40?
I think it's 38.
Yeah.
38 more gold.
I mean, I'm not particularly in need of purchasing anything, so if the portion she gets from whatever job this is isn't enough, I can contribute mine. Unless Redrix wants it. She probably will.
Alright, let's see.
Just kind of
To the
side
guards.
glance.
To the guards. Let's just go to the guards. See if maybe they have any work. At this point, I'll be glad to kill rats if that's what it needs to be done.
But rats are our friends. No, he's not actually saying that.
All right. So you guys, are you going back to the same guard post as before?
I can
There's
speak to
multiple
rats.
guard posts.
I
Well,
mean,
there's one
it's
on
a
each
big,
side of town. Yeah.
yeah, it's a big city. There's got to
Yeah.
be multiple.
There's at least one on every side of town. The closest one
Probably.
the one you're closest to is the one.
With Pitch. Well, maybe he's probably not there.
All right. The closest one then.
All right. So you go back to the one that you were at before,
Mm-hmm.
and you walk up, and Pitch is outside. As you walk up, he looks over. Good day.
But the
His voice went back to normal. Is that because he's actually fixed it, or is it because Josh just wanted to do the fucking voice?
Or is there a different reason? You don't know.
Oh my god, he's a doppelganger.
Not the doppelganger.
I'm sure there's a reason he's called Pitch.
Mhm.
Not just because his voice is only high pitched, but maybe because it bounces back and forth.
Look, I'm expecting the next time we come, and it's just like, it's basically just like bass. There's no words. Just...
Hello.
just immediately turn undead.
Any new postings on the job board?
Not that I'm aware of. Are you still talking to Pitch, or are you going inside?
I'm gonna go inside.
Okay. So you do find the captain inside, writing. Yeah, true. Writing some more documents on the desk. He looks up at all of you and says, "Yes, how can I help you today?"
Any new postings?
Nope, nothing today.
Would it be useful to check the other posts?
What was that?
Would it be useful to check the other guard posts if we're that in need of work?
Well, as far as I know, they post all the same stuff. We don't have
Alright.
anything. don't
I
know
wasn't here to
anybody
know that
else.
she took all the jobs, so.
Okay, well, she couldn't have taken down all of them. All of the
Alright.
posters.
Are you sure about that?
Let's just go
Well, she was
look.
picked up after this one, so I'm hoping not.
Let's just go look.
Well,
This
no, I
ordinary
mean,
person does seem erratic enough.
She does have, access to a cart that's driving her around town.
What
Maybe
use
she's
would she
asking
have
him
for
to
the
stop
same
by.
one?
Maybe.
Let's just go look. At this point, I'll take anything. There's no harm in looking, apparently. Unless she was that much of a dick and decided to take all of the job postings in the city.
Or if Josh was that much of a dick.
TLDR, there are no jobs.
Well, at this point at night too, or at this point during the day, it is later in the evening, getting close to night.
At this point, I might as well not be paying for the room. Honestly, we could save money seeing as how Forik hasn't shown up in 2 days, and Omri hasn't shown up in a couple days.
What happened to the other one? How do you keep losing people?
The other one's
That's a good
actually being
question.
productive. The other one's actually being productive.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You've not seen them in 2 days.
His work is more on the less than legal side. He says, very under his breath.
Yeah, he hears you. There's just clear confusion in Theron's face. Like, why would you associate with somebody like that? He doesn't say it, but it's very evident that's what he's thinking.
He's like, he sees the look in your eyes and it's like, it's a long story.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's just check the other guard posts.
Yeah, let's do that. Even though he doesn't know that I think technically Cal is also violating laws by having what he has. He also doesn't know that Cal has it, though.
Exactly, because he
Or
doesn't
that the
keep
law,
it
How
in
are you
sight.
or
how
that
are
the
you
laws
hiding a
are in
shotgun?
place.
How are you hiding a shotgun?
Very carefully.
I'm wearing a trench coat.
Yeah, it's a
You are
him-sized
also-
shotgun.
You are.
It
you
looks
also
like
a-
I have a limp right now.
Yeah, it's a him-sized shotgun probably too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
God.
paired it.
I'm sure he's had a couple days to saw it down a little bit.
or just deconstruct and build the fucking thing back from scratch.
You've turned it into a sauna.
Well, in all honesty, he's probably left it in his room.
Alright.
That's fair. Just carrying
Because,
that.
yeah, it's walking around a town in a better part of town. Yeah, I don't think he would have been bringing a shotgun.
No, just the side piece is enough.
Yeah, just a handgun in his bag.
Mm-hmm.
Easy enough to
Out of sight.
disguise.
Oh yeah.
Alright. On to the other guard post. I feel bad for our elven friend who's being dragged all over the place.
Okay. As you guys are going to the next guard post,
I
I
swear to
need
God,
you
if she
to
rides
make-
past us again,
I need you to make perception check.
she's gonna ride past us again.
I thought you were gonna say dex save, and I was like, I'm fucked.
Perception?
I'm just getting hit.
Perception.
God damn it! The two people who should be perceptive.
Well, I mean, you got higher than you needed.
Oh,
As you guys are walking down,
Cal just hears or sees it first.
yeah, as you guys are making your way toward the closest guard post, it is dark now. There is the moonlight, and then the street lamps are on as well. And all of you do manage to hear from in an alleyway nearby a very light thud.
Would Garrus determine that that would be the violent type of thuds?
It sounds like something or someone fell a considerable distance.
I'm just gonna look.
That doesn't
Just
sound
going to
good.
investigate.
Okay. You
I believe we should avoid that.
you turn the corner to see what looks like one of the city guards in a pile on the ground.
But that is very much not good.
Yeah, definitely malformed. There is a dagger up through his chin that appears to be poking out the back of his throat.
He's very dead.
Yeah. And as you look around for, kind of what had happened, you do see a shadowy up on the roof.
A
shadowy
figure
figure.
up on the roof.
Up on the roof, and as you kind of gleam up at them, you do notice a twinkle in one of their eyes that appears to be bright red. Right before they turn and flee.
Damn it. Never mind then. I was like, to do the gambit of hold person, and then they fled, so no.
I'm just curious, is there anything distinctive about the dagger?
It looks very similar. Actually, make a history check.
History check. Not very good at history with any. 15.
It looks pretty similar. Actually, pretty familiar to you. It looks awfully similar to in the brief time that you were in the bar in Turf's Fields. You remember that sitting at one of the tables was a woman that had two blades that she was sharpening almost constantly, and one of them, this dagger looks very familiar to one of those weapons. Not identical, but familiar. Similar. Sorry, my bad.
If you got on my face, would I be able to remember the face that she had?
Yep. Plain face. There was nothing distinguishable about it.
Okay, so like No distinctive hair color, eye color.
Well, hair color, yeah, she had fire red hair, basically. Just
Mm-hmm.
sure. I can't quite picture her. Dun, 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 dun.
As Josh goes to check his notes.
No, with a picture. She had red hair.
Mhm.
And your typical greenish blue eyes.
Alright.
Yeah.
Garrus
The
was
person up on the roof was completely covered except for the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Of which one was red?
Yep.
Garrus was the two, yeah, you know that woman that was in the bar dropping her stuff?
In first? Yeah.
Yeah, this blade is rather similar.
Did you punch her in the face too?
No, he was actually quite nice to me. Stop insinuating that I punched everybody in the face.
You said you do that for a living.
He's got a point.
Yes. Oh, God.
Social niceties. Don't click.
He will take a cloth, take out the blade, wrap it up. Oh, do we see which direction?
I feel like this is something we should report to the guards.
We're outside of the guards,
You're not quite there. You're
Yeah,
a couple
we're
blocks
not.
away.
but this was another guard.
It was, yes.
Yeah, let's make our way to the guard post then.
Just, just kind of like picks up the body, like trying to be delicate with it, but also trying not to like get blood all over himself.
You're taking the body with you?
I mean, if nobody stops me.
I was like, too late.
I mean, if you tell him before I actually pick it up.
I feel like it's probably best not to touch it, but
Just kind of looks at you a little bit. Okay.
oh, go, you sweet summer child.
Winter, actually.
You know, whatever. Head into the guard post.
Picture idling stands.
Yeah. It's just like, you don't understand.
I've lived with the dwarf, I'm just like, okay, just grin and bear it. Just grin and bear it.
This is less because he's lived with the dwarves. This is more just...
Not very good with social cues.
No, he's not. That's why he keeps asking you if you get punching people. It's what you said.
Oh, good.
All right, and you make your way to the guards post. You find a guard stationed out front. Doesn't look like Pitch. Doesn't
Obviously.
sound like Pitch.
Somebody else start speaking before I do.
I'm
And
just gonna...
the guard looks at you and says, awful late in the evening for you guys to be out.
There's a... Just clarifying with the DM, who we saw earlier was another guard, right?
Yes.
The dead body? Yes, that was a guard.
One of your guards was stabbed in the throat with one of these. He pulls out the dagger.
It's been reported, thank you.
Okay. It's already been reported?
Yes.
Wow, that was quite fast.
We're good at our jobs here.
I almost want to insight that, but I feel like having lived here long enough, Theron would probably have a good idea of how good they are at their jobs.
In that case, you can go ahead and insight check.
Okay.
I would want to insight check that too.
10. He's
Okay.
taking it at face value. Okay.
Cal, before you could get the chance to insight, well, okay, you insight, do it, and as you're thinking about it, you notice a glint of red light from one of the eyes. At which point the guard reaches over, grabs a dagger, and takes off running.
Wait a second. The guard that everyone was talking to grabbed the dagger and took off running.
I think he could. Yeah.
Yep. Did I cut out?
No, I think it was more just.
It's more of it's trying to register in my head.
Yeah, more of wait, what?
Yep.
How far away does he get before I can react?
Well, you can go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, do I want to use my gun in the middle of town?
Hey, that's a pretty good roll. That's a 17 on the die. I rolled 2 really good stats. I also rolled 2 negatives. Shoot that fucker.
Just gonna use the imp for a turn counter.
Okay. Akvariak. How I didn't know you. How he was probably killed before Pharaoh was. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't think you can turn familiars into undead.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, which Afario would know.
Yes, he would.
Because he's probably tried to do it with Edgar Allan Poe before. Just like, can I? Shit. Now I have to apologize.
Recast the spell.
Yeah, sorry. Wasn't an experiment, you fucker. Just the psionic impulse of you fucker.
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, especially since we don't have 2 people on the initiative order.
My shit's not working, so it's fucking arguing with me.
What's Nestor's excuse? Probably being away. Considering he's muted.
Possibly.
This.
I didn't take a phone call. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Roll initiative. You're in a chase now, son.
All right.
Fuck. So fucking difficult. Oh shit.
Fun. Jesus. Oh, great. 9.
Oh, damn it. No, I have a feeling that what I'm going to do isn't going to work.
What were you planning on buffing Garrus?
No.
Okay.
You'll find out.
All right.
So 8 goes first.
All right. So the guard goes first. And I'll give you a hint since this is now a chase. Different rules apply. So at the end of each of your turns, you roll just a single d20 to see if any complications arise for the person in order.
All right.
So.
God damn it! I'm sorry in advance.
Oh, great.
So at the start of the guard's turn, the other thing too, you can only dash a number of times equal to your Constitution modifier plus 3.
Okay.
Okay, so 6 times.
Yeah. If it was just Constitution modifiers, once.
And once you hit that limit, the next time that you dash, the end of your turn, you have to make a con save. If you fail the con save, you get a level of exhaustion, and subsequently after. So you can continue dashing after that, and have the chance of, dying.
Yeah, dying from overexertion.
Yep. And so at the start of the guard's turn, they dash for a total movement of 90 feet.
They dash for 90 feet.
Yep.
Fucking rogues.
Jeez.
There's no point in me even chasing.
Yeah, can any of us beat that?
I just need to get
And
30 feet.
there's that. So they are now 120 feet ahead of you.
120 feet ahead.
Yeah, because they moved 30 at
Mhm,
the
and then
as
the
that
chase
action,
started.
and then the chase started.
Mm-hmm.
As more of their surprise round
Mhm.
running. And so then, Cal, on your turn, as you begin to make the chase, a cart pulls out in between you and the person you're now chasing. So I need you to make an acrobatics check.
Oh, great.
I mean, seeing how fast she's moving, there's no way Cal would be able to keep up, so I honestly don't even think he would be chasing.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah,
I can move a maximum of 50 feet per round. She can move almost double that. It's literally impossible unless she falls on her face 3 rounds in a row.
It is possible.
I highly doubt that's going to happen.
It's highly possible.
I'm just going to turn back. It's all on you guys. I can't keep up. I'm just going to stand there.
Okay.
I can't do anything.
So Cal is out of the chase, which Theron, it's your. Actually,
I think
because you were
halfling-
in the chase, I do need.
Need the D20 from Cal.
Yep.
Oh, great. The halfling realizes, oh, my legs can't keep up with them.
It's literally +0, so.
Okay.
15.
So yeah, Theron, at the start of your turn, there's a clear path to your objective.
I don't know if Cal would object to Darren just grabbing him.
I don't think he can
I mean, he
object.
wouldn't object. I mean,
Yeah.
he just knows he can't move fast enough, but
Okay,
can you carry me fast enough?
Yeah, I guess I'll do that then. Would that require an action to do though?
Nope, free action to grab him.
Okay, so
As long as he's willing, it's a free action.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he's willing.
Mm-hmm. Granted, you have powerful builds, so he shouldn't.
Yeah, it
no,
doesn't slow you down at all.
I'm fine. I have 600 pounds of carry weight. Cal is like
40
Football.
pounds.
yeah,
40
Cal
pounds.
Is not. Yeah, I'm still not even
Your
over
armor
encumbered.
weighs that much?
Yeah, I'm a. If we were going with encumbrance rules, I still wouldn't be encumbered even with Cal on my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess I'll just pick Cal up and just start running.
You could literally run and he could shoot.
Yeah, basically, if he wants to.
I mean, maybe? You might go
Yeah.
deaf, but... I don't
That's
think
awesome.
running, carrying, and trying to shoot a longbow would be very useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
no.
you say,
You'd be
you'd have
surprised.
disadvantage on every shot that you shoot. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hell,
Okay,
probably even with a handgun.
Yeah, I don't have anything that increases my speed, unfortunately, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get a full 60.
Okay, so you move your full 60. So you are 60 feet behind this guard.
No, then I have 3 more dashes left, and then.
All right,
Mhm.
and then go ahead and roll a d20. Oh, all right. So Garrus, as you
Mhm.
begin to chase after this, it seems that the nightlife that has been moving back to town, most of which you recognize coming from the fancy footwork,
Mhm.
have created a very difficult, passable object. And as they flood you,
I've got to maneuver through a crowd, basically.
you do have to maneuver through the crowd. Yes, I need you to make either an acrobatics check.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics. I have a +3 to acrobatics.
All
I'm
right,
gonna help you.
as you tumble through the crowd, managing to avoid them,
All right.
pretty easily, as they kind of clear a path for you, as you are much bigger than them,
Yeah, as you're a big man in chain
and
Chain
so
with a
you
shield.
can move your
loud armor.
speed.
I can move my full speed.
Full 60.
All right, I'm gonna dash too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the full 60 then.
Yep,
Mhm.
you are both now 60 feet behind this guard.
Great.
And at the end of your turn, I need you to roll d20.
Come on.
Okay.
50.
So Solania, as you begin your movement for this, the crowd has since passed, and you are free to move your full movement.
That's right. Solania has 70. If you
I'm just picturing like we're standing there in front of the guard post, and then this cart moves in front of Cal,
It's
and then
it's
he's like,
it's just the cart and the crowd at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the cart gets there, and what the secret is, it's a big cart. And it drops
it's just
off. It's a
big-
bus cart.
It's just big enough to where Cal's like, fuck, I can't get past this.
Fuck this.
You can get past it, it would just take too long.
Yeah.
No,
If I
He's
go
got
under it-
25 feet of movement. There
Yeah.
ain't no way in hell he's catching up to someone running 50
90.
or hell, there's no way he's catching a regular human running at full speed.
Yeah, there's no way he would be able to catch any of us, let alone
Yeah,
somebody who's moving 1.5 times our own max speed.
exactly.
All right, Solania, what you doing?
If you're trying to speak, you're muted.
She knows.
I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
never mind. I'll shut up.
Yeah, just dash after.
Okay. So you move 70 feet and are now 50 feet behind the guard.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I forgot.
Oh, great. Now they
I
get to
forgot
move
Solania
30.
was a wolf.
Does- E.
Keep in mind, you also have bonus action stuff you could do.
I was to ask about. But I do a tangle.
Tangle is an action.
Is it?
That's funny. I could have technically conjured a spiritual weapon and smacked it in the back.
Could have.
Yeah, but then that's the only time it would be useful because then it's too slow to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
I can only move at 20 feet.
Sadly, you can't wield your own spiritual weapon.
Anyways, Crystal was talking, so.
Sorry about that.
So is that a no? I don't understand.
No, so action and bonus action are a different economy. So you can't cast actions as bonus actions, and you can't cast bonus actions as actions. So what? So you've used your action to dash already.
Okay, that's what I
So-
was asking about when I was
Yep.
confused about.
Yep, because
Okay,
it's an action
then-
to dash. So you have your bonus action free if you want to have something.
I don't.
Probably only really have like healing word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only person who's really injured is Garrus. I'm not that bad. Like,
Well, you're Circle
Yeah.
of the Moon too, aren't you?
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you
So
can
you
shape
can-
change.
Yeah, you can shape
You
change
can
as a bonus action.
Or wild shape,
Yeah.
rather.
I mean, hell, you could shape change to something with a fly speed.
Don't
I
think
can't
you
fly
Not
yet.
yet. Not yet.
No,
Later.
that's
I forgot about that.
yeah, that's a 8th level.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Druids.
I'm thinking of my
Something
other
like that.
druid.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be like a dire wolf or something.
Yeah, something that's faster.
Yeah.
Direwolf can move at 50 feet.
Yeah,
Sure.
Actually,
yeah, you can actually catch up as a dire wolf.
Direwolf might be even faster.
Doesn't Circle of the Moon also allow you to cast spells?
No, everybody can cast spells in wild shape. It's just an 18th level druid feature.
Yep.
Yeah.
Moon druids let you expend spell slots to heal in wild shape.
And
Oh.
go figure, the one person that's not here, the rogue that can use their bonus action to dash, is not here.
Yep.
Yeah, even then he runs into the same problem
How
you have.
convenient.
Yeah.
Look, I'll just pick Swark up and just throw him to give him a head start.
I mean, you could throw the halfling.
Yeah, but he still would only be moving 50.
Only if you could get me
Yeah.
close enough in the throw would it be even worth it, and it's not worth it.
Yeah, I would have to throw him like 100 feet. Which, there's no way I'm doing that with a halfling-sized projectile.
Yeah, so as a direwolf, you could realistically move, or you could B-shape as a bonus action, and then dash.
And pretty much be on their ass.
Yeah, and catch up to the guard.
Cool.
Unfortunately, you couldn't do anything, but as it runs away, you could get an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Go with that.
And then at the end of your turn, I need you to roll d20.
Do I have to do anything? Well,
No.
not the D20 part though. No.
Nope. You
No,
got
no,
everything
yeah,
you
there's
got.
nothing on screen you
Okay.
have to do. It's
Mhm.
all
Okay.
it's a mind theater of the mind.
I mean, either way
This is
works.
a mind chase.
Yeah.
Mine.
And
That sounds like a psychedelic trip.
so the guard's turn. The guard doesn't have any complications
Son
and
of a
is
bitch.
instead going to use their bonus
Okay.
action
Okay.
to disengage
Okay,
and then
so
dash at 60 feet.
I knew it.
So they're now how far away from Slania?
60
It
feet.
would be 60. 60 from her, 120 from the rest of us.
Yep.
That should be.
And
Yeah.
So Theron, since you are technically the next person in,
Mm-hmm.
as you are moving, a pack of stray dogs comes into the street in front of you, and I need you to make an acrobatics check.
Fuck.
Like he just
Josh
has
is
a list
having
of, like,
fun with this tonight.
I'm reading it out of a book.
Question. Can I
feel like he's
use
reading the chase
que-
rules. He's reading the chase table.
question? Can I use this to tell them to move out of the way?
I mean, you'd be using an action to make a.
Ah.
I think you're better off with the acrobatics or athletics check.
Just acrobatics.
This is just an acrobatics check.
Just an acrobatics check for this one.
Just to be a stickler, and I don't mean to be a
Oh.
dick, I was gonna say, shouldn't that be at disadvantage because he's carrying me?
No, not for
Guys,
checks.
I have a -1.
He's got plenty of weight.
Okay, just
So I'm probably punting at least one of these dogs.
I mean, what? Let's see. What is the rule? Oh yeah. So yeah, this is fun.
That laugh! Oh my god!
I didn't realize what happened. Okay, so you take pierce as you step on one of the pieces of meat, and one of the dogs bites you, and you are slowed down 10 feet.
How much damage? I did cut out for
3
Wait.
points. 3
Oh,
points.
So yeah, okay, it's basically like a save against. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then it's 5 feet of difficulty. So you have lost. You lose 10 feet of movement.
So okay, so I'm at 70 away then.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, that's that.
And go ahead and roll your d20.
Okay.
I
I
just
could
need
totally
to get.
take a shot, but I won't.
I just need
Hey.
to get like 60 feet away from them.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, well, at least you'll have no complications.
I say yeah, no
Mhm.
complications for Garrus. So
All right. If I move 30, how far am I from them?
90.
90.
You
90.
yeah.
Just
There's.
there. I'm just there. I'm gonna dash again.
Okay.
Oh,
So you
okay.
dash.
I know what's up now.
Okay. So 6. That
That's
brings
what
me
I
down.
think
That
it
brings me
is.
down to 4 dashes left.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I have 2.
I'm 60 away from them.
Yep.
Any spell? Anything. Come on.
Command.
Command's main action. I'm trying to get within range to do that.
Oh, it is. I thought it was a bonus action. I guess it makes sense that it's main action though. Considering what it can do.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's only a bonus action for glamour bards.
Ah, that's right. That's what I was thinking of. Glamour bards with one of their
If I
mantles
can
up.
get within 30, I can compel duel them.
I mean, that doesn't stop them from running away. Or does it?
Actually, if it attempts to move to a space more than 30 feet away from you, it must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you.
Is that per turn or I'm just picturing wisdom save every 5 feet.
Yeah,
I think
it's to leave the range.
Yeah.
Mhm. Basically it'll like lock them to 30 feet away from me unless they can save against it. But they have to exit the entire range.
Okay. So That's your turn. We'll go ahead and roll your d20.
Okay. Come on, let's not give Solania any complications.
You're
Nope.
killing me, man.
Okay.
To be fair, you've got more movement than us, so you're still good.
Well, yeah, but we don't know what that complication is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Solania, at the start of your turn, your big wolf form, you didn't notice before, but the guard had run into a maze of barrels, crates, and other similar
Uh-huh.
so I need you to make an acrobatics check or an intelligence check. If you do
Right.
acrobatics, you have to use the beast statistics. If you do intelligence, you use yours.
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I think dire rolls are in the player's handbook.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, what's the better modifier?
You said intelligence for me, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Intelligence or acrobatics for the wolf.
Well, I think
Acrobatics equal bad, so I'm a.
Okay, yeah, you just basically you look at it and just laugh to yourself and just jump over.
How far was he from me? 60?
60.
60 feet, yeah. So
Unfortunately, you do still have to
Yeah.
dash, but then you're 40 feet ahead.
well, you could dash and get in front of the guard.
Yeah.
That way
And
it
slow 'em
has to
down.
use more movement to get around you.
Yeah.
Not to mention, if they pass you, you get an attack of opportunity.
Correct.
Unless they disengage as a bonus action.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But then they can only still go 60.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm thinking about stuff.
By the way, I didn't give that guard the dagger. I just showed it to him.
He took it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he grabbed it from your hand.
Oh, great. So he's carrying it.
Yeah.
No witnesses! Or I guess no evidence.
If there were no witnesses, he would have killed us.
He would have tried.
Is
Try.
it? You know what? Yeah, let's just do the dash.
Okay. To get ahead of them.
Yeah.
Okay. And then go ahead and roll your 1d20.
Ah,
Okay.
Oh, great. We might have a complication for them.
So, on their turn, they do have a complication. You watch as another guard comes out from one of the alleys and mistakes them for somebody else. And you watch as this person disengages from you, but the other guard is like, "What the hell?" and attacks. And
Oh, great.
unfortunately
the guard got
misses.
Attack of opportunity.
The guard unfortunately missed the other guard running away.
Mhm.
But she does. The running guard does have to move around you, which uses an extra 10 feet of movement, and is then slowed. So they only move 50 feet.
Okay.
All right.
That means they're within a grab range for Solania. However,
Okay. And then at
What? It kind of sounds like all of you guys are kind of just kind of stopped suddenly for me.
Yeah, the same here.
no,
yeah,
I stopped talking. Okay.
Yep. So no complications then for Theron.
I'm 70 feet away. Okay, so I'm gonna.
You were 70 at the end.
Oh yeah, that's right. It moved 60, so it's.
Yeah. No, she moved 50.
Oh, 50, so it's still 120. I can't do that. Okay, I'm just gonna dash again.
That's your last dash, ain't it?
One more.
One more?
One more. That's it.
That put you how far away from them?
70. No,
Okay.
60. 60 because they also moved 50.
Yep.
Hey. Okay. So Garrus has no complications.
Alright.
Starting to get the impression it's roll over 10.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
At least for us. We want him to roll under, or we want the guard to roll under 10. Or rather, Solania.
Right. All right. So, Garrus, it's your turn.
They're how far away from me?
120. No, 110.
110.
Okay, that. Gotta do some quick math here. 30
Full
minus
dash will get you to
110.
50. You won't be able to get within 30 feet in one turn.
I won't be able to get.
No.
Yeah, I'll be 80 feet away if I just move 30, so
Uh,
another dash will put me 50 feet away. Still can't hit with those. Yeah, that'll be my entire turn. Just a dash.
Okay. And then go ahead and roll your d20.
Alright. I highly doubt the Earth Walk Rachel is not going to be helping me right now.
I think that's for
Yeah,
non.
20.
Damn.
Natural 20.
I don't think that actually really does anything.
Yeah, it has to be
doesn't,
Earth
no.
or Stone. It has to be different terrain, Earth or
It's
Stone.
really clear now.
All right, Solania, your turn.
Flania gets like a fucking.
Attack.
Yeah. Move 50 feet and attack.
Mhm.
Alright, she's a direwolf.
Yep.
Yeah.
I am now glad we have a druid on our side.
Druids are useful.
No, I'm not the best, but I'm trying.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing fine. More useful than me right now.
Ooh.
I mean, you could be shooting.
Well,
I would have
No.
got one shot. Then I would have been literally left in the fucking dust.
yeah, right now he would be at disadvantage, and also only really with his gun, which he doesn't
Mhm.
really want to reveal unless necessary.
Yeah.
So,
I don't want to draw
Mhm.
way too much attention from all the guards. Literally
Yeah.
firing an illegal weapon in the middle of, Westruun.
I mean, it's only just a little loud.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, only.
yeah,
Just
but it's
a
also,
little.
it's also highly illegal.
Exactly.
Eventually, we're gonna have to get you one of those silence gauntlets.
That might help.
I think it's Chris, though. But you're going to say something.
I don't know how to do the attack.
It would be a d20 plus 5.
Yeah, d20 plus 5. Oh, 2d6 plus 3 damage if you hit.
I'm a bit more concerned about the additional effect.
The additional effect would be great.
Just make sure I got it right. D20 plus 5, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Come on. Try and bite the.
13 to hit.
All right, that does hit.
Oh, great. Roll that 2d6 plus 3.
It also
Also-
needs to make a DC 13 strength save.
Strength save.
Are they a creature?
They're not. I'd hope they're not an object.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Creatures sort of
people are
just like
technically
shit.
classified as creatures.
I mean, they might be a tool, but
Ah,
I see what
That
you
was
did
a really
there.
stupid question. Right.
you are a tool, but not one I can make.
all right. And yeah, so roll 2d6 plus 3 for damage. That there, it's
Excuse me.
8 damage, and I failed the strength save.
Oh, they're
Oh,
prone. They're prone.
Yeah, so they are knocked prone.
They're gonna take half their movement to get up.
Solania MVP.
I don't know what else.
I don't know what I did, but it was good. I just picture that's just Solania's mental state right now.
I mean,
All right.
yeah.
It's like I did a thing, a positive
Go
thing.
ahead and roll your d20.
The good thing you did was he can only move
Hey!
45
Oh,
feet.
complications.
Yeah,
Okay.
it might even be reduced even lower.
So on their turn,
The dice are on our side.
a large stained glass window
This
come
is like
carrying
movie
it
level.
in front of the party, and it was just like, yeah, don't mind us. We're just gonna raise the window on the cathedral real
This-
quick. Nobody's around.
This is literally
And
this is
the
the
guard
cartoon movie chase. For
It
the
is.
guy who
Gets
walks
up
through the alley
and
with
is
the
like-
fucking...
and looks at the window. It's like, I'm not gonna smash that. I'm gonna
He's gonna
I'm
wait
gonna
for
kill
them to
this wolf.
pass.
Oh, he's gonna actually start attacking.
And you watch as he draws another sword that seems to glisten with a very like blue purple energy,
Oh no.
and then
Mhm.
rotates the dagger around as well, and attacks twice. Actually, attacks 3 times. One was a bonus action.
Jesus.
Okay, that makes sense though. Yeah, two
Yep.
weapon fighting.
Oh
All
god, your
3 of
AC's
those
14.
hit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 14 AC on the dire wolf.
But you do have direwolf hit points.
That's true.
So
Pretty
as you guys also watch as the dagger pierces the hide, a lightning strike strikes down on top
What?
of the direwolf.
Fuck. Fuck
That's
you.
metal. I want it.
Thanks.
You want that
So,
dead-
Great
you
to
want that
know.
now.
so the sword itself, the longsword that this person has pulled out. Sorry, it's rapier, not a longsword. Deals
Makes more sense.
17 points of piercing damage,
Holy shit.
and then it's with 2 attacks.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then the lightning dagger deals a total of 10 damage.
Okay, so she's still
I'm
on
at
dire wolf.
10.
Hey, I mean, eventually you'll be able to call down lightning of your own.
Mhm.
Yee.
2 levels.
Oh shit, really? Fuck yeah.
Keep track
Okay,
of those.
so then Theron, it's your turn.
Okay, so they are
I'm not gonna lie,
7.
I kind of hear Farron when you say that.
Yeah.
I know.
So they're 70 feet away. So I can move 30. And then hope to God this works.
All right, you're 40 feet away. Hold person. Okay, let's see that wisdom save, and it fails.
Okay, so stab. Ah, fuck.
Oh, great. This is great.
Cal will
Yeah.
hop down.
Things are going well. Isn't it great that you didn't have to run at all?
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, and then go ahead and roll your d20. Actually, I forgot to roll mine.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 1. Another person carrying a window.
So yours, as you begin to move, a beggar blocks your way. And I need you to make either an athletics check, a acrobatics check, an intimidation check. One of those.
Oh.
God damn it!
All right.
Oh, there are those.
I'm
As
too
you-
nice to shove
you
the
can't-
poor person away.
Or you I forgot about this one too. I didn't read enough ahead. Are you going to give up a coin?
Could just give them a copper and get them to go away.
I don't have copper, but yeah, I'll give him a gold.
All right. So you instead toss a coin off to the side, and they go chasing after it.
Okay.
So then the rest of your turn goes off.
Okay. Think about shoving him for about a half second, then nothing.
Yep. All right. And
No,
now
that's
roll
mean.
your d20 for that.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Okay.
God damn it.
So Garrus, at the start of your turn, the crowd from before comes back and
How the hell they get in front? That doesn't work.
That's not how time and physics works.
they've got their cart bus.
The cart bus. Yeah,
Fuck.
that's true.
From earlier.
Uh,
Card bus from earlier. Alright.
So I need you to make acrobatics or athletics.
acrobatics, because that is the better of the two.
That's surprising that you can... Oh, it's because you're
18.
gladiator
Alright,
entertainer.
And you manage to once again
Mhm.
dodge through the crowd as they realize what they've done.
Mhm.
Oh shit! It's the big guy from before. Fuck! We fucked up.
All right, and you are 60 feet away from the
60
guard.
feet.
And then they
Alright.
say, wait, how the fuck did we get in front of him again?
Yeah, so you can.
Alright.
He is
I will
currently.
move
He is
30
currently
feet forward. So I'm at 30-foot range with them. And then I'm going to do... Spells.
They are currently paralyzed right now,
Mm-hmm.
so it won't get to move for at least another round.
Yeah, I will dash 2 of them, so I'm within melee instead.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
that's
my-
right. I'm still not close enough to actually hit it though. I can
Then-
chuck my spear into his chest.
Oh, I've got a bonus action spell I can do. Divine Favor for that extra D4 radiant when I
Okay.
hit somebody. So
Alright.
that'll be my turn.
I guess roll the d20.
Yep. Roll your
Yep.
d20.
Even though I don't think Solani is going to really do anything
Mm-hmm.
but attack.
It'll only be complications if like we move, right?
Yeah.
It's only like movement complications.
Well, still roll it in. Okay, doesn't matter.
Actually, you
matter.
guys would be considered out of a chase by.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
we're not gonna.
Yep. So we're not gonna bother with it anymore.
Okay.
All right, Solani, it's your turn.
Swania, you will attack at advantage. So it is paralyzed. You're also muted.
Yeah,
God damn it! I'm sorry.
it's alright. Believe me, we forget that more than...
Yeah,
More
I've
than you
done it.
realize.
I've done it at least twice today. Just, oh yeah, I'm muted.
It's only been during this entire section that I've forgotten.
It's okay. That
Same here.
Yeah, because things
Um,
are going crazy.
Also
Mhm.
looking at the book and like but like, I'm gonna just bite him again.
Yeah, you could bite him and
Alright.
knock him prone.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Jesus, you knock him prone while he's held, he's gonna be having a rough time of it.
Well, it doesn't matter as long as he's held. Yeah, if she hits, it's a crit.
Is it the 20 plus 5 again?
Actually, you would roll it twice and take the higher.
Mm-hmm. Also, she gets pack tactics too, because I'm within melee with him too, right?
Fair
Oh
enough.
shit! Yeah, I do.
Were you within melee with him?
I
Oh,
dashed-
yeah, you
I
did
dashed
dash
you.
up. That's right. Yep.
She already has advantage, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Either way,
has
it
all
don't
the
really
double
matter too
advantage.
much.
Yeah, yeah. He
She
is
has all of the
paralyzed.
advantage.
So.
Advantage plus.
Okay.
If only.
It's an option.
Yeah, there's an option.
So roll twice. D. Plus 4. No. Yes.
Yeah.
I roll-
You would roll that twice. And then just take the higher one.
Oh, that's not.
Well.
Do the 2.
Alright.
Just do it again. There you go.
Okay. There.
Okay, so it's a 15, which does hit, yeah.
Yep, 15 hits.
And because he's paralyzed, it's an automatic critical, because she's within 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you roll 4d6 plus 3.
Yeah!
4d6.
I just wasn't sure if it was a person or not.
Mm-hmm.
The glint of red made me think it might have been an undead.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
18 damage.
Points of damage. Yeah.
And let me check the paralyzed condition. I don't know if they automatically fail strength saves.
They do.
So you just tackle him to the ground.
Yep.
So he's held and prone. Oh god,
Yeah.
this is like...
Just maul the fuck out of him.
Yep.
And on his turn, he has to make a wisdom save at the end of his turn.
Man,
Yep.
hold person and...
So his
fucking
turn,
barrel.
end turn, yeah, it's a natural 16, so
Okay, yeah. So he's no longer paralyzed, but he's still
no longer
held.
paralyzed.
He
Yep.
is prone as hell.
But then at the initiative count 20, You guys notice that a carriage actually comes by, and then a hand reaches and grabs onto the guards and starts pulling it along.
So are they exiting melee?
They are, but not willingly.
Not willingly, so...
So
No
you can't
attack
take
of
attack of opportunity.
Alright. Is the card still in the area, though?
The card is now gone.
Yeah, it's probably moving too fast for us to feasibly catch
It's
up.
moving very fast, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But you do notice on the side of the cart are the initials W,
WT.
Mm-hmm.
as you are now out of combat.
Darn, I was actually gonna pull out the gun and take a shot.
Okay.
Well, if you can still see it, I would, recommend, aiming for the tire.
I mean,
because they had tires.
Or,
yeah.
It'd be more like wood
I
splintering.
command you to turn to wood. Oh shit, it did it.
or, aim for a horse if you can still see it.
No, I was
Yeah,
gonna
good
aim
range.
for him. And I was gonna use winging shot. If I hit him, he makes a strength saving throw, and if he makes a 14 or lower, or 13 or lower, he's knocked prone.
We have so many ways of proning and
Mm-hmm.
paralyzing. It's great.
But can't, so anyway, it doesn't matter. Well, fuck.
It's like, damn it.
I'm beginning to not like this individual.
And why is Omri working with them?
Or, accepting dinners and breakfast with it.
Yeah, just kind of looks at all of you and just like, I don't know.
What do you think, Solani? Oh, fuck, you're a dog.
Hello, doggy.
I just picture for
Cal's never noticed the druid change before, so.
I don't.
You were on his shoulders. How did you not see it?
Well, he wasn't paying attention. I just pictured there for half a second.
He was considering taking out the gun the entire time.
Yeah, I was just
Like,
thinking for half a
getting
second.
in trouble?
Garrus just became Tommy Wiseau when he says hi, doggy.
Well, I mean, technically she was behind me. I was looking ahead. Then I just see this wolf running past.
That's true.
And I look around and realize, like, wait a minute. Is that Solani? Oh, fuck. She's a dog.
Alright. How long does she...
Big.
You've got like what, an hour left on that thing?
She's got like
I have no idea.
it's
59 minutes and 30 seconds.
It's a number of hours equal to half your druid level.
Yeah,
So I
Okay.
think
rounded down.
2. Oh, is it rounded down? So you got 1.
Oh no, it's rounded up. Never mind. Nope.
So it's
Okay,
two.
so 2.
You've got 2 hours on that wild shape.
Yeah, so you got
Unless you want to end it early.
yeah.
Alright. So our dear friend, Mr... What's his name? Winston. At this point. I'm just gonna call him Winston.
Winston Churchill. Yeah, I don't remember the last name. Desweiler.
Westweiler.
Winston
Desweiler is-
Desweiler.
apparently is working with guards who, I'm assuming at this point, had killed another guard, so... It's safe to say that the city's corrupt.
You think?
And it seems to be Omri's in cahoots with him.
So I know I technically can't talk right now, but I am kind of fucking hurt.
Roof!
Oh, yeah,
So we hear.
I'm just
I
gonna
do
kind
see
of
that you're-
headbutt someone, just kind of, hey.
15 hit points to lay on hands.
All right, so your
I mean-
wolf form heals 15 hit points.
Yeah. You are
Actually,
not
you don't
actually.
even need it. You
Yeah,
don't even
yeah.
actually need it.
Yeah,
so-
because you are not actually injured by that. It's just the wolf form, which is basically just temp HP.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, when your B shape ends, you still go. You have your health that you had before B shaped.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why 20th level druids are pretty hard to kill,
Yeah.
especially moon druids.
Yep.
So I might just end up retconning that lay on hands because I don't think you need it.
Yeah, you'll be fine there.
Mm,
Because we kind of need those 15 hit points if we...
oh yeah. I understand.
Look, I can speak to animals. Animals can't speak back to me. Well, they can, but I don't understand them.
Mm-hmm. That means you could technically communicate with Solania.
Well, she's also...
Well, it
She's-
would be limited to beasts, wouldn't it?
Well, she still has full language comprehension.
Mhm.
She keeps all her mental stats. It's just her physical stats that change.
Yep.
So she still understands when I'm speaking in common. She understands all of us. She just can't respond in kind.
Mhm.
I mean, that changes when she gets to a 10th level for elemental shape, because then Garrus can technically speak to her.
Mhm. All right. Let's see.
Because he does know a dialect of Primordial.
All right. Any suggestions on where we go from here?
Not from me.
And now we have no evidence besides a body that probably isn't going to be there.
Probably not.
Where in the city are we at this point?
You have no idea.
Probably like 200 feet further one direction than we were.
You guys have started walking toward the closest outpost, which would be eastern outpost. And then you got sidetracked and ended up going south. So you're somewhere in the southeastern corner.
Probably just head back the way we came. Till we can get our bearings.
All right.
Alright, you backtrack yourselves back to the first guard.
Oh, the first guard post we visited?
Yep.
Oh, great.
That would be backtracking to the most familiar.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
Is anyone currently stationed there?
Oh yeah, you see Pitch outside.
I sort of tell Pitch the events.
Actually,
that
no, it wouldn't
happened
be Pitch anymore because this would be a different shift. So you would see somebody else.
Well, I'll sort of explain to the guard what the hell we just went through. Doubt he'll believe us.
Oh yeah, stuff like that happens all the time.
And what, you can't do anything about it?
I could, but it's a waste of resources.
Considering apparently I just like this is everything that just transpired including the card event.
Alright.
And you have no power of which you can take care of that.
Oh, I mean, we'll write it down. He pulls out a little, writes it down. We'll get to that after the long list of stuff. Sounds like you know where the person.
Yes, who happens to work with the Margrave.
Then I'm sure the Margrave I can sort.
I'm pretty sure, considering I'm just a theory, if he's working with the Margrave, perhaps the Margrave knows and doesn't want to do anything about it.
Perhaps.
Cal would not need an insight check to realize that, yes, the guards of this town are worthless.
Well, I mean, there's only so much they can do.
Yeah, they're worthless.
Yeah.
At least these guards are more competent than the Terst ones.
Say, in this situation, there's nothing they can do.
There's nothing they can do because they work for the Margrave.
And the Margrave tells them what to do, and it sounds like they don't want to have a bounty on their head, so they're not just going to go act. Okay, we're just killing everyone. That's, messing up, including the Margrave.
Alright.
No, assuming that, all things are as perceived.
I'm just wondering, are there any big events Mr. Dessling will be holding in the near future?
All he's got is weekly card game. Yeah, he holds
got-
a card game tournament every Friday
Mm-hmm.
and a chess tournament every Saturday.
Every set. What's
Yeah.
what's coming up?
Well, tomorrow's Friday, so he would have his weekly card game tournament tomorrow.
And then and then Saturday is chess tournament.
Chess. Yeah, Dragon Chess.
I sort of look at the others. Any of you here besides me good at chess?
Nope. Don't know how to play.
Just blank stare.
How would one get into this chess tournament?
You have to be invited. Which
So you have
means
to
you
know
gotta know a guy who's a guy that potentially knows a guy that knows Winston.
So say we knew a certain half-orc who
Then
is
that
currently riding
half-orc would have to put a good word in for you for one.
around.
There goes that idea.
Yep. Sort of look at the others, pull them aside. I'm like, alright, clearly, if we have any chance of taking out the corruption in the city, I have to get on over his good side. Considering she hasn't been seen in a couple days, that doesn't look like it's gonna be possible.
And you've only got a day to do it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, is there any... I'm just gonna check. Is there any other proficiencies that I'm not looking at? Yep, apparently just Dragon Chess is apparently what I'm proficient in. So...
Oh yeah, mine is tool and language.
Keep in mind, that entire chess tournament would hinge on Garrus doing well at chess. Wait a minute. Svark, he might be able to get us in. He probably knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy.
And as you say that, you hear a voice behind you guys that says, "Who would I know?" And we're gonna end it right here.
Alright.
No, I'm just waiting for a fucking Tori to come back and just like, yeah, you've been charmed.
Wouldn't surprise me if she got charmed.
Or worse, chaos.
I have never been so glad to be proficient at chess.
We're gonna be fucking nerds.
Only to have it not matter.
The one person who's proficient in chess is also one of the people with a +0 to intelligence.
Yeah, chess is a fun intelligence-based game. Cards is charisma-based.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you can somehow give me a card proficiency in like
I will end the recording here.
I can somehow become proficient at cards in like a couple hours.